Hello everybody and welcome back to the stream. Happy Saturday, and I have to address the elephant in the room right off the bat. Shohei Ohtani just signed a 10-year, $700 million contract, the largest in North American sports history, to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Shohei goes across town, well, from Anaheim, if you will, to LA. He probably could move if he wanted to, depending on where he is in the Anaheim, LA area. He probably doesn't have to move, and he just completely captured the bag. We're gonna talk about it all today. It's just absolutely amazing. But before we do, let me just refresh everything on my end so that looks good on your end, and we should be good to go. I'm just absolutely amazed by it. I mean, you kind of figured he was gonna stay out west. That's where he is. That's where he's settled. He goes to a competitive team, and then of course his home country, Japan, right across the Pacific Ocean. Absolutely amazing. What's up, Bunko? What's up, T-Rex? And not talk about it. We have to talk about it. Did not see that coming, says Quinn. I knew he was going to stay on the West Coast, and then I heard these Blue Jays rumors, and I was like, you know what? I can get behind that. But we go back to the West Coast. It's absolutely amazing. I hope the Blue Jays secure somebody like Bellinger, for example. Some big name free agent would be amazing. But yes. Yo, welcome back on in, Bunko. Pinky! GG's, Pinky! I'm so very happy for you. Kudos to Shohei for staying in LA, but I have a bad feeling about this. But I'm happy Soto is donning Yankees pinstripes next season. We'll see what happens, Cyber King. It's a 10-year contract. He's got Mookie. He's got Freddie. He's got some young up-and-coming pitchers in the staff. I know Shohei won't be pitching this year, but he gets his bag. He stays where he created a home. I'm very happy for him. You think Ohtani lives in Newport, which is about 40 minutes to an hour away from LA. I did not know that, Dante. That's not too bad. Wait, but hold on. Is that 40 minutes to an hour including LA traffic or not including LA traffic? If it's including LA traffic, that's actually not bad at all. Ohtani is now in the National League. He is. You can't believe it. I'm so happy for you, Pinky. We have to catch a Dodgers-Padres game this summer. Have to. Guess I'll just log off for the day or forever. There's more out there, Tira. There's more out there for you. What's up, Jorge? Miss Leah now are freaking out, as you should. That's just absolutely exciting. Oh my goodness. With all that being said, there's so much to talk about in terms of the baseball world news, but I will continue playing the event that we started yesterday. I definitely will get to 5 wins. We just need 2 more to get Andres Jimenez. I don't know if we'll get to 20 wins today. My goal today is just to get to 10 wins. Hopefully try to make games as quickly as possible. Try to avoid any and all goons. Get to 10 wins. If we still have time during stream, then we'll pivot to something else. If we don't, then we'll go straight into our pack opening. But I think that should hopefully be manageable for today. We'll see. But I like to get to that rewind pack as quickly as possible. Yes, including LA traffic. Without it's like 30. That's not too bad at all. I'm sorry to hear that, Flow Tech. Dang it, Uncle. I'm doing very well, Red Sox guy. How are you? Very crazy, David. How you doing? And Phil on a 5-stream watch streak. Appreciate you so much, Phil. You just got home, heard the news. You're listening to 1989 while wearing your 1989 cardigan, as you should. Having Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. You got both Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Good for you. Treat yourself. The AL East is going to be tough for the Yankees getting Soto. It absolutely will be. You're already looking at tickets from the Dodgers or playing the Reds, as you should, Pinky. Let's go. Absolutely amazing. Probably will get Mason to come along as well if you would like to. Just incredible. Well, without further ado, because I need 7 more wins to get to this 10-win rewind pack, let's try to jump into games as quickly as possible, and hopefully we can put together a nice little win streak. You already texted him? Nice. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw the Jeff Passan tweet that was like, oh, Shohei posted to his Instagram, I 99% thought that Shohei got hacked. Not going to lie. And then I let it sit. I saw more things coming through, and then I was like, okay, it's real. But I thought he got hacked for a second. Super Tony with the super sub. Thank you, Tony, and welcome on into the Sand Squad sub family. Please enjoy those emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate the support. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Thank you so much, Tony. You knew Shohei Ohtani would go to the Dodgers. It was always the Dodgers. You can't dodge them. Sorry, was that too much? That might have been too much. Not the Blue Jays, though. Not the Blue Jays. Imagine if he got hacked. I thought he got hacked. because I just thought, because it was like a very basic LA like post, I was like, this is not real. This is somebody hacked him to try and, you know, get the news out, whatever, cause chaos. I'm very glad he wasn't hacked, but I thought he was hacked. Beast God with the 37-month resub on a 37-month streak. That's 3 years, Beast God, because Twitch always goes like, you know, 1 month ahead. 3 years you've been with the Sand Squad. That's practically the whole entire time I've been streaming. You're a beast. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, Beast. How is your Saturday? Let me know all of your thoughts about the Shohei news. Realistically, only 2 teams could have signed Ohtani, Yankees, and Dodgers. It was never going to be the Yankees. The Yankees were never going to realistically sign him. I think realistically it could have been the Dodgers, the Giants, and the Blue Jays would be the 3 realistic possibilities, in my opinion. Saturday stream, let's go! I'm so sorry to hear about your game getting canceled, DZ, but at least you can hang out in Sand Squad stream and Shohei to the Dodgers! Oh, so exciting, so exciting. I had such a good morning today. I had a very, very productive morning. I woke up early because I just wasn't sleeping in anymore. I woke up at 7:30. I chilled for a little bit, as one should on Saturday morning. I was able to call my brother. I got ready. I went to Trader Joe's. I went to the bookstore. I watched the new Doctor Who special. Talked to my mom, talked to my sister, saw the Shohei news, and then now we're streaming. So it has been, it's already been a day today. You know, it is 1 o'clock, and it has already been a day. So we're just gonna hopefully keep on going up and up and up. Honestly, Angels were in LA at one point, so Shohei was in from one LA team to another. True, and Anaheim is right next door.
0-2.
Free dub, we take it. Brady's excellent right now. Shohei Ohtani went, or your day's excellent right now. Shohei Ohtani went to the Dodgers. Glad to hear your day's going excellent. That was not a very excellent at bat to start today's stream. Warm-up game, right? I mean, Yankees could have had him, but we felt bad for the other team, so we didn't try. I mean, technically any team could. It was just, were they willing to spend? Keep in mind, MLB teams are owned by billionaires. They can afford it. Ohtani's account got hacked too. Seriously though. Oh my goodness. Just gonna try the entire stream. All the Americans get to make fun of us Canadians again. I like the changes. Anything? Who is making fun of Canadians? Did I miss something? I don't think anybody is. I think we're just happy for Shohei and the Dodgers, which doesn't make us salty against Canadians. I think you're generalizing, T-Red. Angels trade deadline looks like a disaster at this point. It's yes. Ashley never got a Taylor cardigan. What? Or should I call it a Taylorgan? I see what you did there. I did not ever purchase a Taylor cardigan. Maybe I should at one point. But I didn't. I like her cardigans. The style of cardigan I would say probably isn't for me. But they are very iconic. They are very iconic. Yo, and Packers with a 5-stream streak. Let's go, Packers. Thank you so much. Can't wait till the next one will be your favorite time of the year for gaming. Let's go, R2. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. There is so much going on, so much to talk about. Speaking of Soto, I know everybody's talking about Soto to the Yankees, but how about Soto to the Chicago Bubblegum? I'm just saying, I missed the news break because the wife wanted to put up Christmas lights. That's okay. The Christmas lights are worth it because now you can celebrate with the nice, sparkling, amazing Christmas lights to illuminate the news. So worth it. Your wife was actually big brain, believe it or not. Big news about Shohei is it only batting, won't be pitching until 2025 or something. Correct, yes. He won't be pitching at all this upcoming year, but he should be able to bat hopefully April, May-ish. I don't know if he'll be ready for spring training. We don't really know all the details on his surgery, but we do know that he will be batting exclusively at some point this upcoming season. But oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm super, super happy, and hopefully, I'm sure tickets are going to be crazy, but when the Dodgers come to Petco Park next year, I really, really want to see Shohei. So we will see. I'm pumped. Yo, what's up, Joe? What a day. So happy for sure. We were always Dodgers fans. No, always. I saw your tweet. I thought that was so funny. Yo, what's up, Scooter? How we doing, Show? He does like Cali. I mean, it makes sense. He's been here since what, 2017? End of 2017? 2018? Yeah, end of 2017. Did he sign? Or did he sign in the end of 2018? Regardless, he has been here for over 5-6 years. He's settled down. I'm sure he's developed a community. He might have family members over as well. He's 40 minutes to an hour away from LA. He's the Pacific Ocean away from Japan. It just makes sense for him to stay on the West Coast. Who wouldn't like Cali? Exactly. Maybe I'll go see him play when the Dodgers come to Nashville to play the Nashville. DZ, that would, no, I'm not, nope. You're being mean, DZ, you're being mean. He would have hated the cold weather up in Toronto, way too far to Japan, so that wouldn't have made sense. There is a nice, strong, Japanese community in Toronto that would have made sense for him. But because he has already established himself, I understand why he chose to stay and go with the Dodgers. Take the bait. Yo, what to do, Sancheon? 2 loud snaps and a thumbs up. Oh my goodness. I'm just excited. That's so, yeah, because he's National League now, he'll guarantee play the Giants. So you hopefully could catch a game of his, Joe, as well. I'm trying to think, would the Giants, would they have 2 series, one in LA and one in San Francisco? If not, where would this year's series be? No, it has to be. It has to be 2. One in San Fran, one in LA. Just like both their division in the same division as the Padres. I'm just talking aloud here. Don't mind me. No, the Soto and Ohtani does not. We still have some big names, some big free agents like Cody Bellinger, Blake Snell, amongst the higher names that still need to be signed. It's almost wow, almost 1 billion Canadian. That is amazing. Ballin' with the 39-month resub. So this is how I learned that Shohei is a Dodger now. This is how you learn Ballin' on your 39-month streak. Thank you, Ballin', and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges. Thank you for 39 months. What are all your thoughts and opinions about Shohei signing the largest contract in North American sports history with the LA Dodgers? And Wise with the 30-month resub. Good afternoon, Wise, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Thank you so much for 30 months. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges. Let me get more of them in the chat for you, Wise. How's your Saturday going? What does one even begin to do with $700 million? That's a very good question and a very good problem to have, I would imagine. I would have no idea. Like, because if you think about it, again, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but of all the money he has made thus far, everything that he wants to have been taken care of should be taken care of if he was like fiscally and financially responsible. Like his family, his friends, his estate, wherever he lives, yada yada, like whatever he wants should be good for his generation, hopefully the next couple generations of his family. So it's like assuming the given that you have already created that generational wealth, what do you do with $700 million? That's a darn good question and a good problem to have. I would love to have that problem. What? I'm sure there would be a lot of charity work involved as well. Of course, Ashley kind of Dodgers fans as Ohtani and Snell are playing for them. They can't afford Snell. I think the Dodgers are out. Oh, why aren't... Excuse me? That was interesting. White Sox fan for life, but I will do my best to catch another Padres-Dodgers game in Petco. Like, I thought the NLDS in 2022, when the Padres clinched and moved to the NLCS, was the biggest Padres-Dodgers game of my life. Oh, it's only getting started. Yeah, what's up, Angel? Glad to hear it, Wise. Oh, this just to beat the D-backs. Dang it, David. I did see a tweet. I forgot who it was. Maybe it was Foolish or Fuzzy or somebody, so forgive me for not properly citing them. But somebody had tweeted, Shohei signs to the Dodgers just to lose to the 86-win Reds team next postseason. I thought that was very funny. Absolutely, Tom. 1,000,000% bunk. I just don't understand why people want to spend so much money for players when first they may not be good anymore, and second they can say you can spend more money than the next team if it makes any more sense. I like putting the value in the players. I mean, I'll be the first one to say that money and sports contracts in general are obscene for so many reasons. But that's a larger conversation for maybe not a stream. But the fact of the matter is that's what it is right now, for better or for worse, and I'm glad that the money is going into the players' pockets rather than remaining in the owners' pockets. At the end of the day, you're worth what someone is willing to pay you.
0 balls, 1 strike.
I would recommend to you all, at your next employee evaluation, talk to your managers, your bosses. and be like, hey, you know that Shohei contract? Let's talk. Pay the guy what he deserves, absolutely. Don't sleep on the Rockies. Save the 700 mil, build a spaceship, and announce your retirement to the moon. That's some Despicable Me stuff, except you're not stealing the moon, you're living on the moon, but I can get behind that. What do you think will be the next break Shohei's contract, next big superstar to make 700 mil? Anyone you have in mind in cross all sports? It's a very good question. It's also very possible that person isn't in, or isn't playing professionally yet. They could be somebody who's in college, in high school, could be somebody in elementary school right now. I think that's the exciting thing. Could be somebody not even in the country right now, obviously. And I think that's the most exciting thing.
Inconceivable.
Me! But you're Moose now! I need to. This was not a very good warm-up game for me. I mean, it makes sense, though. I barely have kept my eyes on this screen. I've just been looking at chat, so that's okay. It's the first game of stream. Texting your boss now for a raise in comparison to the new contract. There you go, King Yam. I am manifesting for you. How about we hit home run here? Quick question, hate to ask in your stream. It's about MLB. What's your question? I showed my boss a trick in Excel that saved us 100K in about 30 seconds, so I'm gonna ask for $700 million to work for them for the next 10 years, as you should, J Mills. Let's go. You feel bad for Trout now? I don't know how much longer he can stay with the Angels at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Trout's gonna get shopped next. Look at Evan Carter. See, we just needed 8 outs to prove our worth. Dodgers winning it all. What's up, Drake? As you should be, FG. GG's, all you Dodgers fans. That's for a Christmas bonus, absolutely. Yeah, Trout, I don't think Trout's gonna be on the Angels for too long. Let's go, fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Your Road to the Show has been messed up since about the All-Star break. Haven't been able to play Road to the Show at all. It freezes at the All-Star break. I've reinstalled the game multiple times, still have issues. Any fix that you can do? That's a very good question. Unfortunately, I don't work in Road to the Show, so I'm not... I unfortunately don't have any answers for you, Tom. The very simple answer I can give you is to, if you haven't done so already, click that link in the support command and fill out a ticket, and then people who are more familiar and work on Road to the Show should hopefully be able to help you. Unfortunately, that is not my expertise. If you have any Diamond Dynasty related questions, I got you. Unfortunately, I do not have the answers on Road to the Show. I love it, Heat Exchange. He stays where he is. He stays on the West Coast. He's already settled. He doesn't have to move if he doesn't want to. I just think it's the perfect scenario for Shohei, and the Dodgers are just going to continue to be that powerhouse. So we'll see if they can win again post their 2020 World Series win, and I think they will. I think they'll win probably at least 1 or 2 times during Shohei's contract. At least that would be the hope for them. If not, 3 or more. I have no idea what my opponent is doing, but we're just gonna go with it. Sneak in 99 Dodgers Ohtani in the next season. I like the way you think. Shohei to the Dodgers, DeGrom to the Rangers? Nah, to the Savannah Bananas. Could you imagine? That would be iconic. You're gonna ask anyway. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for answering. I hate asking questions like that. No, you're good. You're good. I never mind people asking questions if they're polite, respectful, what have you. You did it absolutely perfectly, and I have no issues with that whatsoever. So I appreciate you, Tom. Opponent is a paid actor. That's okay. Got my confidence up for the next game, so it all starts now. The Portland Pickles were in the running. I did like how, different sports teams, whether they were baseball-related sports teams or not, or different, restaurant franchises and such, were like, we have Shohei Ohtani. I thought that was amazing. It's too good. We need to get on a little run here. We put together a little streak to end last night's stream after starting the event last night, so hopefully we can pick it back up after, that warm-up game, which obviously doesn't count. Wait, I actually want the skeins. There we go. Appreciate you, Tom. You can hit as many home runs as you want now in this one. You're the best, Moose. I appreciate you. We are on the road again. The Durham Bulls became an MLB team and have Ohtani in the mound, Trout in the lineup, managed by Ripken and the Bad Dog. I would go and see those games. Ripken the Bad Dog! Go Pack! Bet off for the Santos for life. Yeah! NC State legend. If you're a Dodger fan, then you're happy. Y'all got y'all, man. Absolutely, Marcus. Now, can Blake Snell sign with the White Sox, please? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Yes, correct, Tom. Do I need to update that link? Let me see. Yeah, so you choose the game that you want help with, so you would click on MLB The Show 23, and then a report an issue would be your next step. So yeah, no, that link is still good. Which White Sox team is Snell signing with? The Chicago White Sox. Not falling for it, DZ. Would be to the moon. If Blake Snell also goes to LA, which they don't have, like, I don't think they have anything left to give, I might question my fandom next year. I don't have any words and I don't want to hear them. All I feel is anger, sadness, frustration. Everything I'm feeling, don't get it. This isn't the ending I imagined. It's not the one I wanted. Thank you for being there the entire way. Wait, what's that the quote from? I'm totally blanking on who said that. Oh wait, no, that's what's his face? I don't remember his name anymore because he's ridiculous. But there's a deep drive ball, the left field 4-0 lead, Castellanos. I'm just so used to seeing like that's a 4-0 ball game and not like the whole prelude to it. Bellinger to the White Sox, I would love that. But Jerry's not spending money on either Bellinger or Snell, and that makes me really sad. What do they tweet, Bunk? What's up, Big B? What's up, Master Chief? Dodgers Live Series collection next year is gonna be tainted. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it as a fan of the game. It's gonna really put our no money spent to work. WWE Lightning tweeted that quote out after they lost in the ball. That's right. That's funny. That was like a no-look swing. We should probably actually start paying attention to these games so we can actually win them. That's a good start. Chain gang. I didn't even put the chain on. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Let's go. After they got swept by Columbus. That's right. Yeah. Well, wait. Do you remember that? That's a very good point, Bloodstone. Wasn't it like 2 weeks ago when Joe Kelly? That was the beginning, was it not? I don't know if y'all, I remember because my friend Abby, who's also a big White Sox fan like me, we were talking about the Joe Kelly 1-year Dodgers news, and didn't Joe Kelly say that he was not keeping his number, that he was going to change his number? That was the beginning to the end. The beginning of the end. That led us to this moment. It probably was completely a coincidence, but still. So yes, I don't think Joe Kelly will keep 17. And even if he did, Ohtani would buy it out. Oh, that's so funny. I gotta talk to Abby about that. Amazing. I think he would want to stay in Chicago. We could probably get a surprise retirement announcement from him. From Cody Bellinger? I don't think so. I don't think he'll retire. And his wife posted a video yesterday promoting taking all the number 17 stuff shit. That's so funny. That's amazing. Yo, what's up, Mason? Joe Kelly, a legend for that. He really is. I wish he could have pitched slightly better on the south side, but you know, he brought the energy. That happened. The only good thing Joe Kelly has done. Do y'all remember when he threw a baseball through his house's window? I still think that's so funny. Does Anthony Davis? Shohei doesn't care about his number. He wore something like 7 different numbers in Japan. He wore something different in WC. I don't think he wore like 7 different numbers. He wore number 16. To my knowledge, for most of his Team Japan career, as well as the NPB. He wore number 16. And numbers mean a lot to people. So I'm a big 22 person. Like, if I couldn't wear the number 22, I have a few numbers on reserve that I would go to, but I would be very, very sad. But hello, Tar Heel. Playing Lego Fortnite, that you got your tux fitted. Let's go.
All ones that count.
Good stuff. So we're gonna suck. Chase Ohtani was a once-in-a-lifetime talent. Not getting him sucks, but that doesn't mean the team isn't going to suck. Oh, no, not at all. Y'all still have a great team. I mean, you made the postseason. Now you just keep building off of it. Yes, you miss out on somebody big? What, Soto? But there's Snell. There's Cody Bellinger. As well. Without a doubt, Marcus. But a lot of teams could if they wanted to. It's your birthday, Corgis? Happy birthday. Happy 20th birthday, the big 2-0. Doing anything fun to celebrate? You officially finish your degree tomorrow after you take one more silly statistics exam, then you're done. Let's go. You got this. I remember statistics. I like statistics. It was very straightforward. In a sense of... I mean, it's stats, so you can't really mess with stats too much. But my statistics course in college had a lot of Excel based assignments and teachings. So I'm a little bit of an Excel expert, if I do say so myself. And I thought that was always fun from statistics, because I'll like do all these things with different Excel spreadsheets that might take some people like 20 minutes, and it's like 2 minutes done. It's very fun. You went to Topgolf? That's amazing.
Hey.
I've never been to Topgolf, but I've heard many good things about it. Yo, what's up, Awesome A-Man? Excel everything? Oh yeah. We had weekly projects that were always Excel based, or really bi-weekly. It might have been bi-weekly, like every 2 weeks. Regular stats, and I had to take social stats too, and it was both equally stressful. Because I dropped my psychology major to a minor because I picked up the English major, I did not have to take social stats. I only had to take general statistics.
Hey.
But I also took organic chemistry and biochemistry, and that was a lot. It was very fun and very interesting, but it was a lot. It's going pretty well, Awesome. How's it going with you? My sister's been at Topgolf a couple of times. There's supposed to be, I think, a Topgolf being made in San Diego. I don't know what the timeline is on it.
That's a ball.
But I know they picked a plot of land. I think it's near work that they're gonna make a Topgolf at. I don't know how I did that either, to be honest with you. But I did, and I'm here. And I'm very proud of that. Taught me a lot of critical thinking skills. I have not done anything programming-wise. No, my math was strict, like, math. So I've taken all the way up to calculus. I have not done anything past calculus. Calculus 1, I should say. I've not done anything past calculus 1. And I've not done anything programming-wise. No, happy Saturday, Grape. Can't wait for next year going back to school to study criminal justice. You want to do the DNA testing in the labs. Let's go!
Ball down.
Genetics and DNA is literally the coolest thing. Genetics was one of my favorite classes in college. Should I tag the runner with 39 speed? Yeah, let's do it. Risking it for the biscuit! Yeah, we could have saw that coming from a mile away. You're ready to leave for work soon, you're not looking forward to it. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the shift goes by very, very quickly. You think they made a Topgolf in Dodger Stadium during the offseason? I think you're right. Start your master's program in January. Best of luck. Good for you, Tar Heel. I eventually want to go back to school and further my education, just because I love to learn. Not right this second, though. Not right this second. Handling a full-time job is more than enough right now, especially with a bunch of overtime and then, of course, streaming. But something I might want to look back into, maybe like in a year or two, once I have another year or so under my belt. But good for you, good for you. And doing it while I'm young.
Got him.
Even though I'm so tired all of the time. He got paid! How we doing, Huss? You're a chemical engineering major and your most hated class was physical chemistry. I never had to take physical chemistry. But oof, I can only imagine. The chemistry, I took 2 semesters of general chemistry. I took general chemistry 1 and general chemistry 2. I'm a chem minor. I'm in a health science major. Well, I guess a health science bachelor of science now and an English bachelor of the arts, so on and so forth. Anywho, so I took gen chem 1 and 2. I took organic chemistry 1 and 2, and I took biochemistry 1 and 2. Biochemistry 2 is not a normal class my university offered. Each semester they do a special topics science class. And so it just happened to line up, they were teaching biochemistry 2, so I got to continue that, and that was really, really cool, because I really enjoyed learning about, like, glycolysis, the ETC, and all of those chemical processes. So that was very, very fun. But what was not fun, one of my biochemistry 2 exams, we had to do, so it was glycolysis, what is the process called when you get glucagon? We had to do that process, like I'm totally blanking. We had to do that, we had to do the ETC, and 1 or 2 more processes, all from memory, and that was our exam. We had to draw everything out, and that took a lot of studying power, but I did it, and I was very proud. Daughter finished her first year at Bama yesterday. Calc next semester, can't help. She's got this, great. Best of luck to her. See, in my opinion, I took Calc in high school. I took AP Calc. And the hardest thing about calc was the algebra, where we understood all the calc and everything that had to be done, but it was like the silly little basics of algebra that you would just forget or maybe mess up that would like ruin the whole process. So calc is more so like making sure you remember the little things, and then hopefully the bigger things won't be as big as you seem. That would just be my piece of unsolicited advice.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I'm gonna be the only cashier in tonight. We're busy lately because of Christmas shopping. That is stressful, but hopefully the customers are respectful. I know that takes a lot, unfortunately. What a time to be alive. School is fun. I really enjoyed school. But I also enjoy Ellie De La Cruz dingers, and this is not a good ending to this inning. Let's see what we can do here. Yo, what's up, Sneak? A degree field I want to go into will take 4 years, but something you want to do and going to put your mind to it and stick to it. Law enforcement runs through your family. You want to continue it. One of your uncles was a 9/11 operator for your county. Other is a crime scene detective. Makes sense. Wanting to go into criminal justice detective DNA work. Hope you enjoy that. Best of luck. What does this word respectful mean? That's a very good question. Very good question. So the news about Shohei go to the Dodgers. What do you think, Mikey? I'm doing very well, Jay. Thank you for asking. How are you? We are 1 out away from winning this ball game. Also, I need to turn it around with Luisa's batting average. It's not so kind for us right now. Super excited for it. Shohei got paid. He got paid. Also, I didn't realize I've left Paul Skeens in this whole time. And he's gonna get the complete game shutout. Well, the 3-inning complete game shutout. Look at Paul Skeens, 23 pitches. Gets him through the event game. Let's go. GG's, Joe. I'm too excited about everything that's going on right now. He's able to afford double meat at Chipotle now for sure. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I love Chipotle. You're thinking clearly now, the rain is gone. Look, T-Rad Vladdy. Got him P3. Ooh, look DZ, more Team Affinity. In fact, I have some Team Affinity vouchers, do I not, that I need to apply? Yeah! Don't worry, I will buy more packs for the pack opening. I'll open this pack real quick too, because we're right here. Who should we, this is my first of this pack. Ooh, I gotta go Corbin Burns. Caitlin with the 32-month resub. Hi Ashley, hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastically. I hope you are doing well, Caitlin. Welcome back on into the Sam Squad sub family. Thank you for 32 months. I hope you continue to enjoy those emotes and sub badges. How are we doing? Thank you. I'll get him next time, don't worry, DZ. Corbin Burns is just, I need him for my rotation. But before I forget, let me redeem these. Ooh, I got 2 of them. That's right, because I had one from yesterday. So let's do this again. There we go. And we just got another AL Central pack. We'll open that one up later, though. We'll get back to the events. I want to get to 10 wins, hopefully before stream ends today. Mason's too busy in Legoland. He didn't see. You're fine. Wow. He can multitask, play Legoland, and watch stream. Set 6 is the final set, right? Right. How quick do you think the Dodgers are going to sell out of jerseys? Because everyone is going to buy one all the time. They're just going to have to get like a surplus stock. At least initially. Initially, they're going to sell out like hotcakes. I think after a few months, they should be able to implement a steady supply of them, but I would be very shocked if they're not already, like, printing so many of them right now, because that demand is gonna be high. That's one of the benefits of signing Ohtani. Dodgers didn't really need help with ticket sales, but now you're selling out everything, merch sales through the roof. And that means a lot more people already, even though their attendance has always been good, but even more people are going to come and visit the Dodgers. So not just merch prices, but food prices, hotel prices, travel prices. A very, 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 very miniature Taylor Swift economy boost. So wait for the game to come to PC. Hopefully in the future it will come to PC. That would be dope. Your dad has partial season tickets. He said the season is already paid off and he's expecting tickets to skyrocket next season. More games on TV, especially year 1. Absolutely. Well, is that gonna make you feel better? Having trust and faith and confidence in your own team? And being happy as a baseball fan for Shohei?
Got him.
Oh, you're responding to Jay saying it would suck if the Blue Jays lose Vladdy and Bo. Whoa, Jay from the top roof right now. Top rope.
Ball.
What are we doing? It is okay to be sad sometimes. Absolutely. Gotta feel all the feels.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I don't have any confidence in anything we do. That's fair. You can be a White Sox fan, T-Red.
Ball.
But
2 balls,
I don't think
1
your
strike.
confidence would improve being a White Sox fan.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience. Well, at least Dodgers didn't do what the Giants did last year with Judge, make jerseys ahead of time before officially signing, for sure. And what, have less confidence? Is it possible to have less confidence when you're already having 0 confidence? Can you have negative confidence? DZ.
Ball 1.
DZ. Bellinger or Snell likely going off the board next? Yes. And if the White Sox want to get either or both of them, that would be the greatest thing ever. I will buy either one or both of those jerseys as soon as possible. Oh, that was right there. Late on that. I'm just saying, Blake Snell, his are they engaged?
2 balls, 2
His
strikes.
partner is from Chicago. He's best friends with the Bulls Levine. Just saying. So if he signs with the Cubs, I'm gonna be really sad. Nah, I kind of hope he goes back home and signs with his hometown team, the Mariners. If it somehow did, I'd feel horrible. Would you say you have negative confidence in the White Sox? That's a good question. I think at some point I did. Probably 2022 and 2023, and now I'm back to 0 confidence because I just don't have the extra energy to give negative confidence. But I would say at some point I did, yes. I see Belly in Boston. That'd be interesting. Mariners Giants for Snow. I can see that. Hiro Otani's family will be eating good and having good Christmas for the foreseeable future. Oh yeah. Are the Mariners gonna sign anyone? That's a good question.
Hey!
If you can pass off as Jerry Reinsdorf for 1 day, what would I do? I would sign Snell and Otani. I would lay out a plan of how I want this ball, what the different small-term and long-term goals that I would want for this ball club. And there has to be a lot of reconstructioning of mindset and morale and leadership, because right now there's no leadership in the White Sox organization. It starts from the top. I know there was no leadership in the clubhouse, but in my opinion, that's not necessarily the fault of the players. That's the fault of everyone in the front office, in my opinion. So I would start with that. Start with boosting the morale, sending some clear, good messages, you know, be kind. And not just going for our needs, which we need a starting pitcher, we need a power bat, but also trying to pick up different clubhouse glue guys to kind of recreate a cohesion amongst the players in our clubhouse and really kind of sift through that and work on the relationships. You don't have to love each other in a clubhouse, but you at least have to share the common goal of winning and wanting to win with each other, whether or not you may or may not get along or hang out outside of being on the diamond. Yo, Soto! That's a lot to do in 1 day, but I would do my best to set a very, very small foundation in 1 day of all that. Sounds good, Tom. Hated the Red Sox trading Verdugo. Getting Tyler O'Neill kind of made it better. And that's a very good point, Dragon Knight. That's a very good point. So I would really have to strategically, that hurts, strategically think about what I could say to them that they would remember over what Jerry would then tell them the preceding day. Yanks didn't give enough to the Padres for Soto, likely. I think they did. Keep in mind, Soto only has a 1-year contract. So I'm assuming that the Yankees will offer him a big contract after the end of this season. But Soto enters free agency after this year, so right now, on paper, it's looking like a good deal for both teams. No way? I don't know. You have a once-in-a-generation talent that can help you in all facets of your ball club for the next decade? Yes, please. Oh yeah, the Cubs are not going to pay him that. Nah. Please get through.
He's out.
This is tough for us right now. And if the Yankees win the World Series, then Soto's definitely signed a big contract with them. I don't think the Yankees win a World Series this year, though. No, what's up, Naz? How are you doing? Anybody you want to see wearing a White Sox jersey? Potential trade? Are you implying a cease trade? I'm looking more in the free agent pool of Mr. Blake Snell and Cody Bellinger. Blake Snell, friend of the stream. I can't keep anything fair down the first baseline, and if I do, it's right at the first baseman.
3.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Hater. You're a Cubs season ticket holder? Dang it, Ransom. I would love to be a White Sox season ticket holder one day. Definitely won't be this upcoming year. You could see Snell going to the Mets. Interesting. I don't see him going to the Mets, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised. I think there's too much superstar in the Yankees. I don't know. I'm of the mindset that you can't have too many superstars on your team, especially in baseball. Like, for example, if you want to make the argument for like basketball or whatever, so, you know, you have to redefine your roles. Like, for example, the Bucks have 2 superstars. They have Dame and they have Giannis, and they're still kind of working out how they play for one another, since either of them are not only carrying the weight of their team, for example. And that's no disrespect to like Drew Holiday in the past, Chris Middleton, Lopez, etc. They are fantastic, but it's Giannis. In terms of baseball, I think it only goes toward your benefit, because when you're at bat, only you are controlling your at bat. It's a game between you and the pitcher. You can step up and do something, and if you can't, you have protection in the lineup either before or behind you, and that threat in and of itself could then help you produce a better at bat. So I personally don't buy into that argument. If you get 10 superstars that all like each other, it'll work. Oh, 1,000,000%. Then you've hit the jackpot. If you have people who like each other on your team and you can perform well, that's when you start getting into dynasty territory, if you can string together those championship wins. Team chemistry is personality based, don't care about talent. Yeah. Get the 11-game plan, yeah. Although I don't, even if I wanted to get Sox season tickets,
All ones that count.
I don't think this would be a year that I would necessarily want to,
Ball 1.
unfortunately. Not like assuming like travel aside, like if I went back home a couple times this upcoming summer, was able to make the 11 games, like all that aside, with how this White Sox organization is right now, can't say I would get season tickets. You believe the hidden stars of a baseball team are the relievers? Bad relievers screw a good team. Oh, the bullpen. It's always gonna be a battle of the bullpens. Absolutely. That's why you get a trade like that Aaron Bummer trade to Atlanta, where the White Sox got how many players in return? Because that's how valuable relievers are in this game. Jason Dominguez. Nice, Corgis. What's up, Victor? How we doing today? Jericho Alex Rodriguez. Who do you keep, Vladdy or Bo? Ooh, that's a good question. I think right now you keep Bo over Vladdy, which seems really silly to say, or really tough to say.
No balls, 2 strikes.
But I'm hoping Vladdy has a little bit of a bounce back season in 2024.
Oh,
He did not have like a bad season in 2023, but he didn't have like, that iconic Vlad Jr. type season. But hopefully the Blue Jays can keep them in their uniform for as long as possible. What's up, Herb? I see that hydrate. Oh, just missed the timing of that. Oh no, the placement of that underneath it. That was very insane news. Can we not talk about that part? Yeah, we do not have to. When the Martian returns, you think you trade Verdugo at the deadline? Losing more people to free agency. When do, I know you said not to talk about it, but when do Bo and Vladdy's contracts end? It's not soon, right? They still have at least 1 or 2 more years, if not more.
Ball, that's out.
Because Bo was 2020, Vlad was 2019. Oh, they're still on their rookie contracts, are they not?
Ball 2.
2 years of control left, one after this season. Yeah. Okay.
3 balls.
Yeah,
1
yeah.
strike.
You good. You Gucci. You Gucci.
Ah.
Remember last time I told you that I wanted to do a motorcycle
Thank you.
racing race next year? Yes. Are you doing one? It is line out city for me right now, and it's very sad. Oh. I didn't move my PCI at all. Please don't be catchable. Please don't be catchable. Thank you. Service time manipulation brought them an extra year of Vlad. This really should be his last year. Gotcha. Service time manipulation really shouldn't be a thing. But welcome back, Mason. Lou Pinella 1 vote short for Hall of Fame as a manager. T-Rat. Hey, he can say that all he wants, but it's not true. You still have 2 more years of him. Leah just texted me that Freddie is at the baseball softball complex we grew up at. Let's go. You got tickets for that race? I hope you enjoyed, Victor. That sounds incredible. Good stuff. I need to pitch well this inning and force extras. We're struggling for whatever reason this game. Only 5 more cards to get. Albie is probably the only thing you have left to collect since set 1 is still alive. Let's go. I'm not saying I want him to leave. I'm saying he deserves a real contract, not a 4th year of arbitration. No, that's fair. That's fair. How's Lego Fortnite going, Mason?
All ones.
Burn your Lego town down. Dang. Shots are being fired, literally. You called it Shohei stays in SoCal. Yep. I'm happy for him. That's amazing. Got time? There we go.
He's out.
You're getting T-Rats and Charms so we can explore the mountains. Let's go. Charms are the next thing I want to do because I want to explore like the snowy ice area, my little Lego map. But I also want to spend like a straight hour or 2 just mining for supplies so I can go crazy and really lay out and design one of my towns. Get myself real quick. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Comerica saved that. To extras we go. So you try this Lego mode. It is amazing, Pinky. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is either gonna be a Lego Fortnite stream or a Fall Guys stream. And I'm leaning toward Lego Fortnite, but I would like to do Fall Guys. Whatever I don't do tomorrow, I'll probably do next Friday night for last stream of 2023. I do want to do like, whatever I do next Friday, I want it to be community based. Like I want it to be, I can't do Mario Kart. My Mario Kart's back in Chicago. I left my Switch there when I visited in Thanksgiving purposefully, so it was already there for Christmas.
Oh.
That kind of makes me sad. I would love to do a Mario Kart stream. To start off 2024, we will. But I want to do like Fall Guys. I guess Lego Fortnite, I can open up my map to so many people. I can do Home Run Derby, but something along those lines I would like to do next Friday night. So maybe tomorrow I will do Lego Fortnite. We'll see. Phineas and Herb! That's a fantastic name! Thank you for the follow.
No,
Welcome to the Sand Squad. Too good. You haven't played Fortnite since the first season of BR coming out. I definitely recommend you get back into it. It's amazing.
1 strike.
I have not explored any desert yet. I haven't played it all this morning. I was running errands all morning. Lego mode is the best, especially emoting with the little Legos. It really is. Crazy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. So much fun. That was right down the middle. I'm like second guessing my swings right now.
Oh, and 1.
Where did I overswung. Try to check that up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, I gotta get something going here. A little 2-out damage. That helps. No, it's right at the third baseman. I heard the contact, but that was a very bad swing.
Got him.
We're losing my swing a little bit this game. What a name indeed. JV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. All right, it's gonna come down to our pitching right now. I'm a little nervous, Matt Mervis. GG's. contact I was looking for. Just that super weak bloop contact to get something going. Couldn't find it this game. That's on me. I had many opportunities. Couldn't cash one in. We were on a floating platform last night emoting on the edge, and Jonesy told me to be careful so I don't fall off. I immediately changed emote to taunt him and fell off. I've never laughed so hard in my life. That's amazing. How did you get back up there to like grab your backpack and your supplies? Or are you playing, not survival mode, but the other mode? We are not, we are 1 for 2 to start today's stream. So let's actually look at our lineup for the first time in a while. Good Corbin in here, that's for sure. Alright, good to go. I would put Shohei in, but actually I don't pitch very well with him, unfortunately. We're gonna try... I've not been doing very well with Adley, have I? 354, JK. I could... Not... Okay, so I'm gonna actually move Adley to first, and I'm gonna put Jonah Heim at catcher. I've been doing pretty well with Jonah. No, I have no stats with him offline. Or online, rather. So we'll give him a shot. Gunner I like to keep here. Royce, I think I need to change out. Yeah, 250. Small sample size. Okay, Josh Young, welcome to third base. Luis, what's going on? We're 2 for 17, my dude. What are we doing? I think I just have to try somebody new here. Could go Cody B, could go Julio. Let me just get this real quick. Could go home run derby Luis Robert. I am having better luck online with home run derby Luis Robert. But we'll keep this one in for now. We'll probably move him lower in the order. Keep Soto in. Bryson Stott's gotta move. Oh, Nick, here the Omaha Storm Chasers came runner-up for Shohei. Happy Saturday, Ashley. Happy Saturday. I saw their tweet when they officially said, like, okay, we no longer in the running for Shohei. I thought that was so funny. You're not allowed to carry explosives anymore. That makes sense. The amount of times you've built yourself up already. Oof. You've been grinding to try and get that Acuna card, but I don't know if we'll be able to reach him. I believe in you, Julia. You have until the 21st, so you have a little under 2 weeks. Oh, Jay hates you. Apparently I said let's not talk about the Jays losing more players as they keep going. What's up, Julia? Welcome back to the stream. How we doing, Julia? How we doing, Nick? We are playing the events. We are 1 for 2, unfortunately. 1 win, 2 losses today, so very quickly would like to turn that around. Not use that card. Alright, let's actually try Drury here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Adley to second, then Ellie, then Soto, then Heim, then Drury. We do have a lot of lefties here. We're gonna actually... We're gonna do this for now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I need to change the bullpen at all? Nah, we're good. We'll just stick with it. As long as the Jays don't trade Bo. I don't think they will. If they're trading Bo, that means they're going for like a rebuild / reconstruction. I don't think the Jays team needs to do that right now. Your friend who's a Padres fan just talked to him. Bro is going through it. Yeah. I've made a lot of Padres friends down here. And I'm sure I'll hear a lot more on Monday, back at work. I disagree, says DZ. I know it's not possible. I think it'd be cool if you could play the same player / their different cards. That would be cool. Like, if you had like an all Luis team or an all Shohei team. That'd be fun. I would do an all Trey Bay Turner team. I'll put like all his WBC cards in like the outfield, his finest in the infield. Put them out of position as well, because why not? Doing okay, got a new iPhone 15 Pro Max for an early Christmas present for $1,000 off, and now attempting to wrap gifts for others. Found out that a tornado ripped through a neighborhood close to here. That is a whirlwind of good and bad news. Happy for the good news. Hopefully, the neighborhood close to you didn't see too much damage, and if so, hopefully there's a lot of repairs going on. That's always very scary. This agrees with the Jays rebuilding, not to Pinky's idea. Her idea is good. Gotcha. Anytime Yankees trade prospects, they don't pan out usually. We shall see. Did you say whirlwind for tornado story? I was waiting for somebody to catch that. Yes, I did. I hate it here, says T-Rad. It's okay, T-Rad. I hate it here. I'm Ashley.
Ball 1.
Luckily, no injuries or fatalities, but major damage. That's really, really stings. Glad everybody is here,
That's ball 2.
but the damage just really stinks. Guess I'll just go see the pointy season. We'll get his greetings sent to him. Dang.
2-2 the count.
It is the holiday season. Dealing with, like, all week, I've been dealing with, like, allergy congestion. It's just not been fun. I'm, like, feeling it right now. I'll be okay, though.
0-1.
Pretty sure DZ sent you a sweet Bopping check card, so I should at least get one greet, or be able to greet one pointy. I would agree. And Sinjays need to rebuild. Oh. Yeah, I threw way too many one too many curveballs right there. They were able to see that one. You know, they were super late on that actually. Interesting.
Nope. Outside.
C's for Florial. The off-season's only beginning, which is exciting. I hope we'll get a few more big moves before the end of the year. That would be very exciting. Here we go.
0-2 is the count.
I'm good. How about a Dylan Cease, Ellie De La Cruz trade? That would be something. Good one. All right, let's focus up here. Get back on track. Get back in the win column. It's not a good start. It is PCI drop city right now. We gotta get rolling. That's better. That's better. Not the best, but better. Too good. All right, let's build on this, Adley. Oh, got the check swing.
Aye.
That's a dot. That's filthy.
1-1.
There we go. Get down. Please don't stay up. Let's go. Everybody's running. Everybody's running. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go back to second. Let's go. Everybody's safe. Phillies, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Big start. Big start. All right, come on, Ellie. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Dropped her PCI again.
Aye.
Let's go. Every time I say Ellie, I keep hearing Allie. Those are two different sounds at the beginning. It could also be my congestion. And I'm saying aware. Ally. No, I would say ally if it was Allie. But Ellie. Also, oh, what a little snake. Couldn't take the Ellie or the Soto Homer hype. GG's. You knew Shohei would stay in LA? Oh, yeah. Ellie, though. Back to it. Now comes a challenge of regrouping, first emotionally and then tactically, while productive off-seasons are still possible for the Jays, and then it'll be transformative in the way that a deal with Ohtani would have been. This hurts. Hurts any team that could have been in on him. Absolutely. Has Ohtani ever been on the cover of the show? Yeah, last year, 22. Opponent found. That was a good game to get back in the win column. Let's keep up that momentum if we can. Let's go, Schemes. Card art this year has been next level. Glad you're enjoying it. I love the card art year in and year out. Blows my mind even more than I thought possible. Alright, we are back in the home team once more. Alright. Let's get a good pitch to start. A souvenir of Ohtani at LA? What do you mean? Like, you got a souvenir of him, with the Angels? I'm confused. Souvenir City. The 22 covers one? Like a souvenir? I guess, yeah. Too much for one player. I think it's worth it. Sand Squad souvenir only. Let him know. That's a great pitch. If I can keep throwing that today, we'll be golden. Nice. Good start.
Out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. A reminder of a prior relationship that wasn't as good as it seemed it would be. Oh, that's what you mean by souvenir. I see. I was thinking like like you go to a theme park and you get something as a souvenir. I wasn't thinking beyond that like basic understanding of a souvenir. I see now. I was thinking like, oh, like a souvenir of like, oh, maybe like a t-shirt or a bobblehead, rather than the deeper meaning of what a souvenir means. I got you. Do Bucks fans care for the in-season tournament? I mean, it would have been cool if they would have won. I mean, I was following along. I cared about it. It made these last couple weeks of games exciting, which usually November, December games aren't, unfortunately. But so far, I'm actually a pretty big fan of the in-season tournament.
0-1.
How much will I get per year? I think its contract's more backloaded, and I don't recall the breakdown, or I don't know if we know the full breakdown yet. I mean, on average, it's $70 million a year, but it's not structured like that. A memory of him. I got you. No, high five, Scooby. How we doing today? All right, come on, Gunner. Start us off like you did last game, please. It's a good start. It's a great swing. It's gonna get caught, isn't it? That's so tough. That's a perfect hit, too. A lot. Oh, yes. Yes, a lot, yes. That's the simple answer, a lot. If I would give DZ's one greeting to a pointy, I would give it to Pipe Wrench Charlie. That's a fantastic name. I agree.
Oh, that's out.
What number is it? That's a good question as well. Morning Track Cheese. Throws out his arm and loses millions. He's locked up when he needs to lock up, so he's good. Is that some kind of sick joke, T-Red? Or was that just coincidence? I'm gonna give my greeting to a pointy number 3. You're not joking. Okay. No, I mean, like, you didn't strategically pick the horse with that number and race number. It was just, you just picked by name and that happened to be that race, number. Go ahead and put all my BAMs on Piper and Charlie to win race 11. Let's go. The Jason need to be a rebuild. Bloop, bloop, bloop! Oh my god, it did! Ellie's amazing!
We got a ground rule double.
It's a ground rule double. He just finds a way to get on base, this card. Get a base hit, Soto.
Outside, that's a ball.
That would have been funny, T-Red. We're walking Soto? Dang it. Ooh, keep it up, Scooby. Keep those dubs rolling in. Dodgers, the evil empire of the West. What's up, Fry?
1-0.
Padres fans are especially down bad right now.
Ball, that's
yeah, seriously. If there's two Phantoms that come together, even more so. I think the Padres are down worse than the Blue Jays. Soto goes to New York. And then Shohei signs for 10 years with their division rival. Oh, pour one out for a Padres fan. Light speed and point snore. That's great. True, Jay. True. I was hoping it was going to be a triple if it didn't go into the crowd, but we'll take the ground rule double. It's leading us to some 2-out damage here. That was my pitch, and I second-guessed the swing. There we go. Why is nothing dropping for a hit for me? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. What's up, Grayson? I will get the bullpen going, but I will keep in Skeens for now. That was right down the middle. That was a bad pitch. Missed my mark right there. Yo, keep it up, Scooby. You got this. Betts Ohtani Freeman, 3 straight former MVPs for Dodgers lineup. That's incredible. Which pointy has the best name? That's a very good question.
Nope. Ball 1.
Was established already. Dang it, DZ.
3.
That's a dot.
All one's the count.
Let's keep it rolling, hopefully. It's right down the middle once more. I'd be careful with that fastball. Luckily, that stays in the park. If I was rich enough, says DZ, to own a racing horse, I'd call it Trey Bay. Respect, as you should, as you should. I would expect nothing else from you, besides maybe a go pack in there.
0-1.
Or just a horse called Red. That'd be like a pointy called Red. That's what I would do. I'd have a pointy called Red. That's like a movie title right there. 2 horses, red and white. Oh, always at the SDS? What do you mean always at? Like, am I still there? Absolutely. Morning track cheese, I get it from you. Tease a rat with rat cheese. It gets close and you move more. You'll finish before your 38th birthday because you'll be 38 next month. Happy early birthday! Let's go. Keep the dubs rolling. Now we have Josh Young, Evan Carter, then Luis Robert Jr. due up. What do I think about the Dodgers and Ohtani? I love it. I think it's amazing. Good for Ohtani. That is a good point. Hope I'm not always there. Yes. There'd be no life in that work-life balance. Have I always worked for them in my professional career? Yes. Actually, blink twice if you're trapped at work. It's all a green screen. It's my apartment green screen behind me. I'm still at work. No.
1 ball.
It would be hilarious if the announce team uses the warning track cheese. That would be.
Ball, that's it.
The bookshelf doesn't exist. It's a figment of all of our imaginations.
Aye.
Tough. I need more bookshelves. I need more space. I had to consolidate when I moved from 2 bookshelves to 1. And now I'm back needing another bookshelf again.
0-1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
We have 2-run hater. Maybe I didn't say it. Maybe that's why we got out the first guy of this inning. Let's get Evan Carter on base for Luis. That was a hanger! Let's go! There's 1 run! We're due 1 more! We're due 1 more for 2-run hater. Let's see if Luis can add to it. We'll take ball 1. A hanger on hater. Hangers are bangers. Let him know. Oof. I don't know what I was thinking about that. Oh wait, wrong hobby. I mean, it's still baseball. I didn't move my PC either.
2 strikes.
Stayed alive in that slider. Really could have done something with there if I had the better placement and timing. Let's go! No, it's gonna be caught! That was probably the best swing I've had with Luis. Bad luck, unfortunately. Am I still working at SDS? Yes. Bubblegum all day, all night. You know it, Phillies. I think the Padre got a good deal off of Soto. I do, honestly. At least on paper, it's very good.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
Jay with the hydrate. How do you feel about it, Grayson? I don't know what kind of swing that was.
2 strikes.
That was unfortunate. Ah.
He's out.
All right, let's get these last couple outs. Hope the new prospects pan out. Oh, absolutely. You should give me that Shohei Planetary Pursuit card. You don't want it since it's not in a Dodgers uniform. Does that card only go up in value now? I feel like that card goes up for value for Mason. What's up, Boilers? How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Playing the event, got a nice little win streak going. So hopefully we can keep it up by securing these last 3 outs. Gonna keep Paul Skeens in the game. He's been getting it done for us. Boo is all I have to say.
2 strikes.
How are you and other D-backs fans doing today, Mark? I feel the most for Padres fans. Low-key, thinking a 4-digit number. High-key, high-key. You're a Padres fan, so you like it because we really do need pitching, and we get a decent catcher to cover for Austin Nola. Absolutely. Don't rush Drew Thorpe, tell him B. He went to AA last year. Nah, they'll be wise. They'll be good about it. 100% you're listening tonight. Let's go. Manifesting a good bid, buyer, seller opportunity. So the best way from Washington to NY is across San Diego. Ask Soto. Let him know. Well, silly NL champs. Let him know. NL goes through Arizona next year. Come on, Skeens. Let's be careful here. That was not us being careful there. All right. Join me and we can negotiate. I am not interested in purchasing that card,
I got a
but
ball, 1 strike.
if I need to help represent it, like you do in BAM stream. You want to make dinner? Ooh, what's for
1
dinner?
strike.
What do you mean? It's only 2 o'clock. That was a hanger. Let's go. I can cook, but I can't spell. It's okay. I knew what you meant.
All ones the count.
We're gonna need some more seasoning in AAA. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Let's go. GG's. As long as Robert comes down with this cleanly, he should. He's locking in. I thought that was gonna hit against the wall for a moment. Gonna make some tacos. Meat, cheese, and lettuce flavored oats in a tortilla bowl. It even makes the milk taste like tacos. Adventures in One Direction. If you haven't seen it, you should. Getting ready to make the drive to Phoenix for our Christmas time tradition drive-through light show. Enjoy. That sounds incredible, Mark. Let me know some of the best lights you see in tomorrow's stream. All right, 6 wins. Big win noted. Got you, Phillies. Tim Isa, P1. Not too shabby. All right, I am gonna run to the bathroom real quick. When I get back, we will hopefully keep the wins rolling, get that 10-win rewind pack, and before I know it, it's gonna be pack time, so I'll be right back. You look up the World of Illuminations online, I will do that. Got a Michael King from the Marlins on go. Michael King started with the Marlins? I did not know that, actually. Don't trip. What if I want to? I won't. All right, be right back. Enjoy the bookshelf. What up, squad? Yeah, why? Wanted to do fish tacos, but no good deals at unfish at the store. That's a pain. Gonna make some trout tacos. Next time. What up, CVAC? How we doing? We are bopping to the top in events. You look like someone who just tripped pretending they didn't. I didn't. But I have tripped. I don't think I ever tripped in high school up the stairs. In middle school, I've tripped up, and in junior high, I tripped up the stairs. Luckily, I didn't, like, all my stuff didn't, like, fall to the bottom of the stairs, but got, like, some rug burn on my elbows. It was a little tough. It was a little tough, not gonna lie. That's okay. I always trip up the stairs, right? How nervous were you before you got your diploma thinking you might trip? That's a good question. We did have to walk upstairs to get the diploma. A little, not gonna lie. I'm always a little nervous, Matt Mervis, though. But it was a little bit above that. That was a big anxiety trigger for you? Yeah. Is that like having nice trips you next fall? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna warm up my bullpen before I forget. And let's get rolling. You're always nervous too. Facts. Alrighty, Cody B.
Hey!
Starting us off here. There we go.
0-2 is the count.
Same, just started my new anxiety medicine yesterday. So hopefully it helps. I say nervous, Matt Marvis. Hopefully it helps. Good for you, good for you. That wasn't even a strike. It was a 1-2 count. What are we doing? That hurts, not gonna lie. So, where can I get 10-year, $700 million contract for myself? Good question, JJ. When you know the answer, let me know. Was I that surprised with Ohtani or not signing with the Dodgers? I was not very surprised, honestly. I knew deep down he was going to stay on the West Coast, and then I started hearing about the Blue Jays rumors, and I was like, okay, I can get behind it.
Ball one.
It just makes so much sense for him to stay on the West Coast, especially in the LA, Anaheim area, assuming he wasn't going back to the Angels, and the Dodgers is the only answer then. Good pitch, better swing, absolutely. Speaking of anxious, that heartbeat made me feel like, honestly, I was about to say that next, Pinky. How appropriate, that's the sound of the person we're playing. That is funny. Oh, two-time top 50 player too, if we click their icon. Ooh, we bun cheesing in an event game?
Ball inside.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Is there official Shohei news? There is. He posted it on his Instagram. 10-year, $700 million with the Dodgers. Considering he can't pitch until at least 2025. Is he really worth that much money? Yes. The Tiger Woods golf used to do that too. You hit a shot, and if it's near the flag, it would slow it down and do the heartbeat. Would make it increase every time. Honestly, though, good for him. I agree. How we doing, E? Hope you're doing well. Let's go. Let's throw in a lefty in here. Why not? Yeah. I just see largest sports contract in North American history. It's too good. So good. I'm gonna go start dinner. You'll be looking for a bit. Nice. Sounds good. Enjoy making your dinner. I appreciate your lurk. Reports could have been higher if he was healthy to be two-way. I believe it. Oh, facts, DZ. Never lost a game in my life. Still sad it's not the Red Sox, but I get it. Hope you're doing well, too. Absolutely, I am. Thank you for asking. How do you feel about Tyler O'Neill, though? Dagger with the 17-month resub. Appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you so much, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, and I wanted a homer. That was not a homerable pitch. Thank you so much for 17 months. Appreciate you, Dagger. How we doing today?
You call
Three.
that
Hope you're
pitching?
doing well.
This is baseball, not tennis.
That was a good pitch. Did they just like spam the pause menu? I was looking away. Getting some water. How are we doing, doctor? How are we feeling about the Shohei news? Feel better about it, but still sad we let Verdugo go. I agree.
Hey!
Oh, what should I do for dinner? Leaving right around lunch tomorrow for the airport.
Ball, that's inside.
If you're leaving around lunch tomorrow, you could get something,
Ball,
what's the word I'm looking for?
2 balls.
You can get something
one strike.
large enough tonight that can serve as your lunch tomorrow, so then you don't have to also worry about what to eat before you get to the airport. Do you know how long you're going to be gone?
Nope, outside.
So was my Christmas gift. Well, I appreciate you, doctor. Thank you very much.
Hey!
How are you doing today?
Safe!
Well, alrighty then.
Inside, ball. Hey!
Oh, I wanted to pull that. I want the Apple away instead. That's my B. That is tough. That is exactly, Mark. I'll answer your question with another question. Have I ever had a trip that didn't end up running longer than anticipated? Well, I say this specifically because it's the holiday season and you're supposed to be on PTO. No, says Punk. That's why I ask. Nope, so it's there till it's done. Hoping Wednesday we are done. You return Thursday. Gotcha. We'll keep it in. Carter! Let's go. What's up, Mother? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. I was hoping that was gonna be stay fair enough, I guess, for the right fielder. Unfortunately not. Doing well, thank you for asking. Yo, what's up, Niner? Sorry your Giants didn't get Shohei. I've been informed by my family I should not think of it as not getting my PTO when I was supposed to, but instead think this is the last thing I have to do before vacation. That's a good mindset to have. I like that. Mason, this is the last thing you have to do before vacation. You're almost there.
2-1.
Make sure you bring your Switch, though, so you can keep playing Lego Fortnite. Frankly, I disagree. I'm tired. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I hope less of this happens next year for you. Oh my. We'll just take the guaranteed out at first.
He's out.
You deserve a break. Not really mad about that, but man, the Dodgers getting him stings. No, for sure. Not really, Nick. A lot of the wide receivers have been stepping up. Obviously, we're not better without them. But I think we have enough to do what to win. The biggest thing is going to be ball security against the Giants because they are a very good team at scoring when having turnovers.
Out.
I still don't have your fence and they won't call you back. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. The fence will get done when it gets done. But yeah. Do you think I've gotten better at the game since your last stream? Well, my last stream was yesterday. So if I have gotten better since yesterday, it would have to be very, 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 very marginal. But over the course of the years and years and years and years I've been playing this game, absolutely. But I paid for it to get done already. Oof. Are you able to, because I know you'll be out of the country, I don't know like what your time's gonna look like with your shifts and stuff. I know it's usually pretty early, so I guess you could in the evenings. But could you pass along the number to like your parents, for example, and have them like keep calling every day until they answer or something like that?
This is baseball, not
Oh
tennis.
yeah, I've been playing 2017, 2018? 2018. My first MLB The Show game was 2017, but I bought it in 2018. Ooh, Josh Young, what are we swinging at?
0-2 is the count.
We're swinging at that. It's tied ball game. You'll still call them every day from Montreal. Your cell plan works across all North America and no price change. Okay, that's good. Then yes, if you're especially if you've already paid for it, keep calling. Even if you hadn't, you already had like an agreement in place. Unlimited data up there is clutch, absolutely.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You call that pitching?
Expanded my strike zone right there. Louise just underneath that. Had the timing I needed. Well, third inning we go, all tied up. Your first MLB The Show was 23 when I learned how to hit TPD. You got this, Mark. Takes time, takes time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Like to bun cheese a lot, I see.
Out.
Rudy! Early Christmas Shohei Rudy with the 17 months. Thank you, Rudy, and welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges, RudYM. Thank you so much for 17 months. How perfect that it's 17 months today. Out of all the numbers, it's 17. The day Shohei signs with the Dodgers. Let's go, Rud. How we doing today? I hope you're doing well.
Ball 2.
That's a ball? Oof, 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 oof.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That is no bueno.
Counts full.
I was right down the middle. All the Rudies, I love it. It's amazing. I missed my spot there, unfortunately. But that's okay, we can live with the solo shot.
0-1.
Now I know what they're sitting on.
Ball 1.
Still convinced Angel Hernandez was the model for umpires. Well, strike right down the middle, Homer. It does not take the best umpire to do one of these signals to signify that's a homer. There we go, Drury.
He's out.
Yeah, how we doing, Rudd? I hope you're doing well. Doing well? Let's go. Ooh, Soto, what are we doing? Hey, Soto makes the catch at the wall. Let's go. All right, we got some work to do again. 1 run ties it. What's going on with my chair? 1 run ties it. 2 would walk it off. Make it interesting, at least. At the very least. We do it at the top of the order. Brooks Raley coming in. I'll cut it first pitch. Let me... That's right, Slurve sinker cutter. That's right, Slurve is the primary pitch. I couldn't remember what his primary pitch was.
Hey, 2. 0-2.
I see why my opponent is top 50.
You call that
Ooh, that's a
pitching?
good pitch.
This is baseball, not tennis.
Hey now, not all. No, I know you're not. I will say this. I do think it's ironic that they're doing this against the person who gifts the top 50 each new ranked refresh. Because you know the thing like giveth and then taketh away? I do think that's a little ironic in this situation. But no, you're not all that bad. No.
That ball's
Oh!
foul.
Really missed that. I only learned this year that they are manually given out. They are manually given out. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long.
You call that pitching?
We get like
This
the
is
generated
baseball,
list.
not tennis.
And I go through making sure everything matches up to what like I saw in game last. And it's basically like you just highlight and then you can do like a mass gift. I could go individually if I wanted to, especially in different cases.
0-1.
But no, I wait for a list to be generated. I also want to make sure like all ranked games from the past ranked are done before it happens. So I usually wait an hour or two, if not longer. And then I go through, I get the list generated. And it's just a quick couple button pushes from there, really. But then also like going in and making sure it worked, making sure the lists are accurate, yada yada yada. But yes, it is manual. Optimus Prime, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Well, that ends our win streak, unfortunately. We'll hop right back into a game. Had asked Brep about it since I got a rating reset bug season 1. Yeah, season 1 was weird. There was a weird bug that came up when we went from season 1 to season 2 that took us a couple hours to identify, but then we were able to identify it, able to change it, because that was the thing where it auto-populated the list weirdly. There was some bug with the lists, but knock on wood, it hasn't happened since. But yeah, that was not fun. That was a very long Friday at work for me, and for many others, but we got it done. E. Wilkinson, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. That reset bug put you at number 4 lifetime briefly. Get the
that on Apple Music.
What are we doing, Siri? Did you get the screenshots? Hey, I would then don't even mention the bug. You did good. Don't even mention the bug. Just be like, I was number 4 lifetime. That's all anyone ever needs to know. That's amazing. See, some good can come out of bugs, even temporarily. That's amazing. Righty. Let's get back in the win column. Honestly, I'm not mad about that game. 2-1 game against a 2-time top 50 player. And I lost because I threw a pitch right down the middle. Like, I'm pretty happy with that, although I could have had much better swings near the end of that game.
Off the plate, ball 1.
But I will take it. Yeah, so in that case of that bug, there was no like select all, remove, select all, add button.
2 balls,
For both
1
solo
strike.
and co-op, excuse me, had to manually go through all 100 of those accounts to
2-2 the count.
write all of that. But it got done. It got done. If I wanted to really embody the top 50 culture, I could put it in my Twitter bio. I'm dead. Absolutely deceased. Oh my god. You should. At least maybe like one day, whatever the day that happened was. So that would have been what, May something? Because it was at the start of season 2. Because there's only one ranked all of season 1. So that was May. Like May 14th, whenever the season 2 was, every day, every year on that day, you should put top
0-1 to the
4
count.
lifetime top 50 player. That would be funny. That would be,
0-2.
that would be great. I'm just saying. Be like, oh, it's the anniversary of when I was top 4. If I remember. I might need to put a reminder on your phone. Do it now if you are able to. I'll set a reminder too, and I'll check. That would be fantastic. Alrighty. We should probably stop spamming the fastballs, I say as I throw another fastball. Oh, that's a very bad pitch. It's gonna get the job done though. Slow roller, Drury! 97 speed, not gonna get it done.
No, he's in there.
That's I knew I've been playing non-stop for 3 days. What, Lego Fortnite? I am jealous. I know, tomorrow's stream will either be Lego Fortnite or Fall Guys. But today will all be MLB. God dang, the top 50 in the Twitter bio. I'm deceased by that. Oh. Alright, let's go, Henderson. Let's start us off here. That's a great way to start us off. Let it have the distance, though. He keeps getting warning track out. I'm not even mad that they're replaying that. They should replay that. I'm mad because every fly ball with Henderson is a fly out at the warning track, let alone a robbery. Oh my god. I am in shambles. I am 100% in shambles. And then I swing like that. Oh, if he has dead red, that leaves true. It was 100% the most fraudulent leaderboard placement. I played mostly co-op season 1, so it was all all-star. That's okay. Nobody has to know. They're gonna know. Nobody has to know. That TikTok sound? Rude, I agree. Whoa. Nobody saw that swing. I refuse to acknowledge that. Huge pain from a Giants fan. Take a look at quirks. Be like, Gunnar Henderson, dead red. What do we think? Is this a support group for those who didn't get Shohei Ohtani? Yes. Welcome to the group, Pat. How we doing today? Oh, I was in shambles those last couple at bats. A .050 batting average. At least we're not down that bad. But we are losing, so we are down bad. That's on me. That is 100% on me for calling out that batting average and then giving him a fastball right in the wheelhouse. I deserved that. I 100% deserved that. I guess I will leave then. Your girlfriend's also a Giants fan. You're surrounded by NL West fans. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay.
Ball, that's outside.
Alrighty. Let's get our composure back, hopefully. That was all. I just
One ball.
Can't hit my marks with a fastball today. It's probably best to not overly spam that like I have. So we'll learn, we'll learn. It's a good start.
Out.
Remember when I said I'll stop spamming the fastball, then I immediately throw another fastball? I'll learn one day. Giants fan thought the 12 pounds of garlic fries that I bought this year would have landed Shohei! Oh my god, I love that. I can't wait to try y'all's garlic fries. I really want to visit AT&T. At some point soon, hopefully. I love French fries and I love garlic, so what's better than garlic fries? Nothing. Well, maybe ice cream.
Ball.
Yes, please drop by. Let's go. I need to finish planning out my baseball plans this season. I'll go back home for probably twice next summer, hopefully. Catch a couple White Sox games. But really want to visit as many West Coast stadiums as I can as soon as I can to quickly knock those off the list. I know we've been talking about White Sox Diamondbacks. I think, wait, the White Sox are in San Francisco this year. And I think it's a weekend too, so I wouldn't have to take any time off work. which is the best if I can save my PTO. Okay. I'm gonna look more into that after stream. Oh my god, right at him. How about garlic fries dipped in ice cream? Ooh. I lived in the Chicagoland area. That's as specific as I'll get since most of my family still lives there. But how we doing, Jordan? Are you from Illinois? Pain.
Got him.
If you ever come visit in the summer, then we got to go to a game. Yes, we do. I know I've been to Dodger Stadium, and I know Dodger Stadium would be the wisest choice, but I still need to go to Angel Stadium. It was funny. I went to Disneyland the first weekend in November because my parents were in town, so we drove up to Disneyland a couple weekends ago.
No strikes.
And we passed by Angel Stadium. Well, I mean, it was in the distance, but I got to see like the big A, the outline of the stadium. That was really cool. Now I just need to get into it. Lived in Glenview for 7 to 8 years. Nice. Oh, Brandon Drury! It's a one-run ball game. You're not gonna be able to rob that one. Born and raised in the South Side. You live in Central Illinois now. Let's go, M squared. South Side for life. Hey, Ashley, I heard the news. Too bad. We would have loved him in Toronto for sure. CJ, how you doing today? You have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Rise of the Resistance? Yes, it's literally the best ride ever. Pinky, did I tell you how we were able to get on that ride the first time around?
Oh, that's out.
So we were making our way left through Disneyland, like Frontierland and Adventureland. And before we went to Star Wars Land, I was like, oh, hey, can we stopped by some bathrooms. Like, hey, can I go to the bathroom real quick? So I went to the bathroom, and then we started continuing our walk to Star Wars Land, and we passed by Rise of the Resistance. And I was like, oh, there's no line. What's going on? Overheard one of the workers. The ride was temporarily down. So I was like, oh, okay. And then right as I finished telling my parents, like, oh, the ride is down right now. Let's continue going. Maybe we can hop on Smuggler's Run. One of the workers went to the other worker, and I was like, and then they reopened the line. The ride had just reopened. So we were able to literally walk on Rise of the Resistance for my very first time riding that ride. It was the wait time was just walking through the queue. So that was really, really cool. And then we rode it. We did Disneyland twice. We did it Saturday, and then we went to Disneyland again before we drove home Sunday night. That, on Sunday night, we had to wait in the line, but it was only like 30 minutes, so I would take that any day for Rise of the Resistance. What's up, Core? Let's go. What's up, Evie? Grim, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. You live in Peoria now? Noise. 30 minutes is honestly worth it. Like 30 minutes didn't even feel like a wait because the first time we rode, we were literally like speed walking through the queue. 30 minutes was basically walking through the queue at a nice pace, seeing everything. So it didn't feel like a wait. So that was really nice. Core and Ethan, thank you both for the follows. Welcome to the Sand Squad. So that was really nice. Exactly, 30 minutes is nothing. It was very funny. Yeah, thank you for asking. How are we doing, Evie? Y'all talking about Disney? We are. So my whole life, I lived in the Chicagoland area, and I have a bunch of family in Florida. So most summers, we would take a trip to Florida, and we always went to Disney World. But moved to California last August. And so I finally made it to Disneyland at the start of November. And it was amazing. David, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. I didn't renew my pass since I've been in Cali for a few months, or no, that makes sense. I'm considering getting a pass because I think there's a train that goes directly from San Diego to. That's a perfect throw home. He's that was a perfect throw, but it's Soto and left. Dang it. Anywho. I think there's a train that goes directly from San Diego to, got him there, to LA. So I'm considering getting the season tickets. What are they called? Like Magic Keys at Disney? I forgot what they're called in Disneyland. But they're not called annual passes like they are in World. But I've been thinking about that, so then maybe every couple weekends I can just spend all day Saturday there or something like that. T-Ham, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad.
Aye.
Now that you're a SoCal resident, you should be able to get that. Yeah, and you get the residency deal. Yes. But he makes that catch? Okay, Soto, I see you. I see you. You buy tickets on the Navy base, you have a military ID. I am not military, so I do not have that. But good for you, for being able to get tickets that way. That was the book coming along. Magic keys. That's what they're called in Disneyland. Yeah. A magic key. And I think I told you this. My brother works at Disney World. So he gets all different discounts and sales at both parks. For most of it, he has to be present for those. But depending on what you book online, you can use, like, he has like a code or something to use. But I was like, Timmy, come visit me in San Diego and we'll go to Disneyland, because he's a huge Disney fan. And obviously he works at Disney World. But he still wants to visit Disneyland, so I was like, Tim, just don't come anytime between like January and like the whole summer. Really, no time is a good time. But definitely no time between January and at least May. Anytime after that, I can swing a couple of days. Do it. January and December is nice to go. January and December is a very, very, very busy time for me, though. Because that is 2 games at once, if you all have seen that Travis Kelce commercial. For military tickets, as long as you know someone who can buy them for you, you're good. You bought tickets for your family. Gotcha. I do not know anyone military. It's all good. It's all good. Probably very busy at the parks. Yeah. Let me go on that. Wait, what do you need to go on? Did I miss something? Maybe I did. That was the book, 30 parks by 30 people. With the Tony going to the Dodgers, will he be on the Dodgers at 6, or will that not happen until next year's game? We'll see as content comes out. You really recently at Disney World, you did the Build Your Own Droid. It was worth the experience, expensive but worth it. My stepdad did that at World a couple of years ago. He really liked it. It felt like a perfect throw, but maybe it wasn't if it was offline. I'd have to go back in the VOD and see. They have that at Disney too, but... Well, we just turned a 3-game winning streak into a 2-game losing streak. So, that's unfortunate. Get all those 3-hour lines for the haunted houses. Gotcha. I really like Haunted Mansion and Disneyland because it's Nightmare Before Christmas themed. During the Halloween through, I think, February goes to. And Pirates of the Caribbean. I think Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland is better than Pirates in Disney World. It's a longer ride too, and you get 2 drops instead of 1 drop. So that's very nice. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock? All right, we got time for a couple more games before PAX. That's on your list? Let's go. When you go home and visit, you'll have to go. Yas, Pinky. You did the Universal Studios RIP tour for you and your wife. That was amazing. That is amazing. I really, excuse me. There's like, as like a Sony employee, as like a Sony Interactive Entertainment employee, there's like some benefit / perk where you can schedule, I mean, I think you have to pay for it, but it's at a discounted rate. You can schedule like a Sony Pictures tour, and I really want to do that. Especially, like, so many of the things I've watched and have enjoyed have come from Sony Pictures, especially some like Netflix shows, some Marvel movies, I think Spider-Man. And so much more Sony Pictures. So I really, really, really want to carve out time and do the Sony Pictures tour. Yep, Spidey is Sony. Wheel of Fortune, yes! I think Small World is better too at Disney. Small World was closed when we were there because they were still finishing the Christmas renovations. The Bravia Korak from Sony is fantastic. You were an extra on the first Spidey movie? That's amazing. My brother did some extra work in some of the like Chicago med shows. I was too young, so I could not tag along, but I would love to do that. You went to a taping when you were 7? Let's go. You love the Chicago series? Yes. He did this I think he did it while he was in college because he went to college to become a nurse. And like on some of the weekends, he would head up to the city and just do extra work as like a side hustle, if you will. Yeah, very cool. I don't remember how many episodes he did. He at least did like 2 or 3. He won a couple of times. I do know that. I'll call him after stream and figure it out. A side hustle. I know, I say side hustle. I think he got paid like virtually nothing. But I know in one, again, he knows better than me because this was so long ago. But you gotta actually like literally see his face in one of the scenes like dead on, which is really cool. I am not. Did I tell you Leah's brother was an extra in 17 again? No, that's amazing.
0-1.
That's so cool.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Did her brother get to share a set with Zac Efron at all, or were their scenes just 2 different scenes? I imagine he wasn't able to talk to him. Still pretty cool. Here's one of the guys. The basketball team picture since he's 6'7". Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. Shohei about to make 14 times your Orioles payroll. Let him know, Jake. How are you doing today? The Orioles have so many young, fantastic players. They would be so silly not to sign so many of them to big long-term contracts because they can't afford it. Appreciate you, Evie. All right, let's get some offense going here. How's the game going, Yay? He claimed that Zach said hello when he told him her and her sister were big fans. She didn't believe that he did that. Oh, that's funny. Shohei's contract makes more than Tom Brady and LeBron James have made their whole on-field career. Isn't that something? Just banking on the Orioles being sold out to that billionaire from the rumors earlier this week. That would be interesting.
Ball 1.
I would root for that too. Navy's losing. Thoughts on the NBA in-season tournament? I like it, to be honest. Is it the best thing in the world? No. But is it fun? Is it at least making the games more meaningful for like players and different roster decisions and who's, you know, just kind of sitting out to sit out? I would say so. What do you think about it, Rudd? Wild indeed. Minnesota Wild. It is a little confusing, especially on which games counted during the regular season and which games did not. But I mean, I enjoyed it, even with the Bucks losing to the freaking Pacers in the semifinals. I'm over it. It's okay.
Hey.
I don't know why, but both games against the Pacers this year, the Bucks just cannot handle them. Especially the first game. Giannis literally puts up a 54 piece and we lose. I'm still a little salty. As a Yankee fan, I'd rather that not happen. That's fair. The fact that Brady's TV deal is worth more than his career earnings is crazy too. Absolutely. Wait, what does his TV deal look like? Not to mention, Brady is having, oh, how did I miss that? Brady's having Montreal Expo cards in, Bowman product this year. I can't imagine how much Topps paid for that contract. But I'm sure he got a good bag for doing that.
0-1.
10-year, 375. Yo, what's up, Alpha? How we doing? Still gotta work on the book. It's okay.
That's a ball.
Happy Saturday.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chasing. Just watching America's game.
Ball 2.
As you should. Even he was a baseball player too, got drafted. Who? Oh, Brady, yes. Yes. I was like, who were we just talking about?
3
Brady.
and 2.
Russell Wilson as well. Forgetting his name on the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, excuse me. Kyler. Let's go Jonah Heim. Just underneath that. Oh, some of these swings are really bugging me. I should be a lot better than I am right now. It's okay. That's okay. Lakers do not currently plan to hang a banner if they win the in-season tournament. They have a team policy about banners that only allows for them to be raised if the team wins the traditional end-of-season NBA championship. Then I hope they win the in-season tournament just for that conundrum. I am cheering for chaos in this situation. Did Winston ever get drafted? I remember him pitching a bit with FSU. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Gonna have a new storylines mode? Like, storylines is gonna continue, yes. Like, there'll be, more new MLB players. Alright, well, that's a good start to this top half. And we got a spare 800 mil so we can get Oshie over to the Braves, asking for a friend. Unfortunately, I do not. If I did...
0-1.
I wouldn't know what I would do with it, to be honest with you. I don't even think I could even comprehend having that much money. Worth a shot. No, that's fair. I respect that. Thoughts on Ohtani going to LA? I'm sure you've been asking already. No, you're good, Gary. I like it. It was the move that made the most sense. So it wasn't surprising by any means. But his contract, I knew he was going to get a big contract, but that kind of contract is good for him. I'm just very happy for Shohei. You can literally buy Japan. Dang it, press. Yo, what up, Jake Ray? I'm afraid what is going to happen to ticket prices now at Dodger Stadium. Yeah. It's not gonna be good. Also, Dodger Fan Fest probably gonna need to camp out for days now. What's having a fan fest like? The White Sox have canceled theirs the past couple of years, and I don't think they're planning one for this year. I have questions, Jerry. I would like some answers, please, and thank you. Go White Sox. How much help do the Dodgers need? Well, they have it. Fan Fest is fun.
2 strikes.
2012 by the Rangers. Appreciate that insight, Jake Ray. That was just a bad at bat. Also, not having Shohei's core card is so symbolic of the pain I feel right now. Pain.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That traffic getting to Dodger Stadium, you're gonna have to leave your house. If it's a night game, leave in the morning. If it's in the afternoon game, leave the previous night. I've leveled up 20 Battle Pass levels because of Lego Fortnite. GG's. Fortnite Festival dropped yesterday too. Oh, I love Fortnite Festival. Finally a good swing that goes through for a base hit. Giants winning the division, could you imagine? Did you see the tweet flying? Somebody said the Dodgers get Shohei for 10 years, 600 mil, just for like the 86 win wild card team Reds to beat them in the postseason. I had to laugh.
Ball inside.
Had to. Do I see you, or us rather, getting more 2023 finest players and packs? Camilo Duvall was among the top closers, if not the top closers, and he didn't get a finest. I would say, we'll have to wait and see. Wait, Duvall did? Yeah, he did. Duvall has a 2023 finest. Unless I'm tripping, but he should. Does he not? Does he? Don't I have Duvall in my bullpen? Oh, no, I have his all-star game in my bullpen. Never mind, I'm tripping. All right, let's go Luis Robert Jr. Luis, come on. He has been waiting to get this homer. Finally. Finally. No, not leaks at all. I thought that was his finest. I didn't realize he only had an all-star game card. Usually in for the Reds to bring in some starting pitching for sure. Y'all think the Dodgers are going to really trade for Trout now? No, they don't have any more money to spend. There will be more packs, though, if you read the calendar. All right, let's go, Gunner. That's kind of swing. What do you think about the Rangers saying they might not be able to sign Jordan Montgomery? Makes sense, but if you could, you kind of do want to re-sign him if you can. For sure. I'll be doing Dealey though. Sure, going to the Phillies. Think he goes back home to Philly? Trout goes to Philly. Snell goes to the Mariners or the White Sox. Nah, just it's 8 a.m. in South Korea. I did not know you were in Korea. Then enjoy your morning. Take it easy. I think I'm cracked again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flying, hold your roll here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Sell to the Braves. That would be something. Soto! I mean, it does help when the pitches are right down the middle. I do thank my opponent for throwing them there. That does help tremendously. Am I crazy or was hitting the cycle a trophy for PlayStation 5 players? I don't remember the trophies off the top of my head. So I couldn't tell you.
Got him.
2024 Dodgers and postseason quests have been eliminated by the wildcard San Francisco Giants. Pain, Red YM. You're also getting burns? Whoa, whoa, flying, 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 flying. Save some starting pitchers for the rest of the league, please. Rudy. Alrighty. Platino, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Happy Saturday. Or Sunday. Anyone under 30. Take it, Alpha. Alrighty, let's get the slider. Go. In all seriousness, we need pitching. You and us both. Let's see something real quick. That's right.
Aye.
Lost my screen. There we go. Sandlot is a playable team.
1-0.
That'd be fun. The Great Bambino. You mean that's the same guy? What a classic movie. Alpha, what do you think of a Cease Ellie De La Cruz trade? Just throwing it out there. Shohei gonna be on the backstage. Dodgers series this year. He can't hide from the cameras anymore, like in Anaheim. Need Yamamoto, Snell, belly bombs, and maybe Chapman to be able to compete. Dang it, never says Alpha. I know. I had to ask though. Twin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. India for C's. Now okay, hear me out. I was thinking about a trade like that. But after the Paul DeJong move and the Nicky Lopez trade, I don't think so anymore. But I would entertain that, depending on which prospects we got back. But I would be willing to entertain that trade. But not anymore. You have the best score in the world on Billie Eilish, Bad Guy, and Fortnite Festival. Is Fortnite Festival open to Twitch copyright, or can I play that on stream? That's the Rock Band Guitar Hero Fortnite thing, Pinky. Yeah, after signing another infielder, somebody has to move. Yeah, for sure. It's 3 o'clock. Let's jump into another one. Yeah. What other songs do they have? They have Billie Eilish. Can I look up like a set list? Fortnite Festival set list. This is a leaked one. I want a real one. None of these. Okay, what does Reddit say? Reddit always makes me laugh. Wait, there's Move Along? Angela Lamar and more. So there's supposed to be dirty little secret. What else? Thunder, Bad Guy. If y'all don't want to get spoiled. Oh my god, wait, they have Mr. Brightside and Vampire. Oh, I'm doing Mr. Brightside first. That's the first song I'm doing. And they have Fall Out Boy? Oh my god. My childhood right here. Oh my god. Wait, no, is Fortnite Festival eligible for Twitch copyright? Please say no, and I will do that tomorrow on stream. A ton are streaming it. It did, CVAC. I think it did like late this morning. Well, last night, this morning. Don't think Fall Out Boy's on there. That is fair. This is a leaked list that I found, so some of it could be false. I couldn't find a legit one. I thought I prefaced that, but maybe I didn't. Brad, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Sorry, opponent. I didn't realize I didn't start already. Red Hot Chili Peppers would be dope. That's wild, Rudy. They aren't dropping the songs all at once. That would make sense. So maybe that's excuse me, maybe that leaked list is true. It's just going out in segments. Cough, cough. Set your game audio to the VOD track and the VOD track only. Cough, cough. Bless you. Holy shadows. Alright, Gunnar Henderson. Third time's the charm. Not at this stadium if we get a fly ball to center field. Sorry, it's not even smoking our thread. No, it's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good. You're excused. I know a good doctor. Too good. Too good. Alright, Adley. We will take that. That's GG's. That was the easiest 8th one ever. Let's go. 2 more. I just want to get that rewind pack real quick, please. Let's keep going. We got a 2-game win streak. We're not looking back now. I get to troll Cub fans who are tweeting Ohtani is coming for weeks. I mean, what's the point in trolling them? The Cubs had a possibility of signing them. So did the Blue Jays. So did the Giants. I think the trolling would be a waste of energy. Yo, what's up, High Score Run? How you doing today? Can I get 2 more of those opponent disconnects, please, real quick? And then maybe we play Fortnite Festival tonight. Nah, we'll play tomorrow. Probably play that and Lego Fortnite tomorrow. I'm so excited. We're on the road again. P5 Zach Wheeler. Okay, I see you. I see you. See what happens here. Poison and Gangnam Style and Blinding Lights. I think the only season pass songs. Okay, Fall Out Boy is there. The Light 'Em Up song. Yes, my songs know what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, up, up. Save Rock and Roll is one of the best albums ever. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go. 99% of my second song ever. It's Weird on M and K. D, F, J, K are the buttons. Oh, mouse and keyboard. It's like, what the? I was like, what is M and K? I'm like, did you just like M&M's? Mouse and keyboard.
Bull, that's just out.
No, their ownership is cheap. Yo, what up, Jish? But it's 1,800 V-Bucks for the pass, which is weird. Whoa, whoa, wait, there's a pass for Fortnite Festival? I high-key might spend to get the V-Bucks needed for the pass, to be honest with you. That honestly might be worth it to spend on. I'll have to take a closer look, though. Tree Boy! What up, Tree Boy? Giants need to sign Tony the Tiger and they can easily win the NLS. You can sign Tony La Russa. Sorry. Had to.
Got him.
I'm doing well, Mike. How are you doing today? Alrighty. I'm gonna warm up the bullpen because I'm gonna forget.
Hey.
Mr. Elliot de la Cruz. Just gonna how it all works, to be honest. With the pass, but I know you can get a bunch of points by being idle for 30 minutes a day. Interesting. I'll have to look into it. Tony La Russa. I said it, Rudy. I said it. Also, what should I do for dinner tonight?
That's a ball.
It's treat yourself Saturday night since I made dinner last night. I don't know what to get. Rubio sounds good, to be honest with you. But Rubio's always sounds good. options? What are my options? A lot, to be honest. Pasta? No, I don't really want pasta. You have your birthday Rubio's BOGO still? Oh, buy one, get 2 burritos. Turn 25 yesterday. Yo, happy birthday, EA. I turned 24 at the end of the month. Oh my god, I turned 24 at the end of the month. It's coming up. I'm excited. Spicy nuggets? Honestly, I was thinking Wendy's. But I feel like I should do something like SoCal local, since I'll be back home for a couple weeks soon. But Wendy's spicy nuggets does sound really good, doesn't it? Couple year for me, oh. Oh my god, that's gonna bloop. That's a terrible swing. That deserves to be an out. I feel a little bad about that, not gonna lie. Hot dog on a stick? A corn dog? I haven't had a corn dog. I think like elementary school. That should probably change. Jack in the Box?
All ones that count.
I could. If I go Jack in the Box, I can get an Oreo shake.
Aye.
But Rubio sounds amazing, doesn't it? I could really go for Rubio's burrito right now.
Ah.
That's disgusting. That's a dot. Good pitch. Get Rubio's? Yeah, yeah. Then I can get a churro! I can get a Rubio's churro! Okay, okay. Right now it's Rubio's, unless I change my mind. Tried to eat there when you were in Vegas, but they were closed. San Diego's own Jackbox. There's a West Coast place. Oh, there's literally a place called Hot Dog on a Stick. Oh.
2 balls, 2
Interesting.
strikes.
Taco Bell. Brought back the double-decker. It leaves in 5 days. Not sure if that's anything you care about. Your friend was very happy about it. That is amazing. I personally am not a big Taco Bell eater.
Counts full.
But I know a lot of people who are. Panda Express, yes. Your friend raved about it? That's amazing. I need to look this up. Del Taco. Hot dog on a stick is so good. Wait, does hot dog on a stick exist in San Diego? Oh, please drop. Let's go. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Where is the nearest hot dog on a stick? Hot dog on oh my god, it literally is a real thing. Near me. The map is pulling up. Evan Carter, Apo Taco! Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go! Oh, there's 3 hot dog on a sticks in the San Diego area. There's one in El Cajon, Pacific Beach, and one, where is this? One in East Lake Greens. I've never heard about East Lake Greens until now. It's near Chula Vista. Interesting. The more you know. What's up, Novo? Their cilantro dressing is to die for. I do love some cilantro. Mongolian barbecue is insane in Hollywood too. I think there's Mongolian barbecue in San Diego. I've never been. Before. Chicken tostada from Pollo Loco. Ooh. I do love me some tostadas. Do I have Nana Acuna? I actually do not yet.
No ball.
I think I'm very close though. Pinky, you're good. That's what you get. You get avocado on it too. It's an avocado. Thanks. Paul Scenes will be making my set 6 rotation, by the way. All right, let's get some insurance runs, please. Fresh avocado. Think someone wants a tostada? You got one yesterday? Yas. Blastoise! How we doing, Blastoise? Happy Saturday! How are you? Long time no see. I hope you're doing fantastically. I just cannot buy a hit with Luis Robert. That pains me, to be honest with you. You always want one. Okay, if I don't get Rubio's, what's plan B? I'll have to think about it. Do you have 99 Acuna, Novo? Oh, my God. Gunner.
He's out.
What are we doing? I would like a couple insurance runs if possible. That would be nice. Good, busy, and students ready for Christmas concerts this coming Friday. How have you been? That sounds exciting. I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it's also very, very stressful. But I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. Just got him today. Nice. Speaking of Acuna, what's the fastest way to build XP to get him? You still need like 100,000 points. Honestly, it's gonna sound very generic, but play in whichever game mode you enjoy the most. There's not really any like one mode or area that will give you like a ton of XP at like one time. Especially with like the XP reward path this year. You know how like last or previous years we had like featured programs, inning programs, and you would like play a conquest map and it would give you like a chunk 30,000 XP or a showdown for like 15,000 XP, whatever that was. Those aren't a thing this year, so there's not really a way to do that right now. Stressful, yes, but worth it for sure, 1,000,000%. Playing the CPU on Rookie at a max elevated and created stadium during the upcoming double XP time. That actually is a good point. Did Robert just fall? Hello, confused. I am Bunk.
Inside, ball one.
Happy weekend, Flapshot. How are you doing today? We're just gonna flush that one. That's all I can do. We're just gonna flush and move on. I do have 99 Cody B. The best way to get certain things that require XP is to grind as much during double XP days. Facts. Double XP is clutch. BR is very fun. In fact, oh, okay. Double XP on the 15th, Pinky. So that will also help you get to Acuna if you don't get to him by then. I got you. I personally have not played God of War, but I've seen playthroughs on YouTube and Twitch of God of War. Very, very fun game. Will there be a TA6? You'll find out on the 21st. 20th? 21st. What up, Zach? How we doing today? Opponent found. Did you play God of War, E. Wilkinson? Or E, I should say. So I'm currently rusty, currently EST now, getting in the hang of being in that, but probably after the holidays. Yas, Pinky. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Why are we playing here? It's okay. It's okay. We will get it done. Hopefully. What up, Dragon Slayer? God of War is awesome to play it. Nice. There's a free downloadable content that was just announced coming out. Yo, that's sick. Alrighty, Gunnar Henderson.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Oh yeah,
Ball
Jay.
two.
Oh yeah. Already noted. Let's go, Gunnar Henderson. That definitely will be caught and not even make the warning track. I do wonder if had I squared that up, if that would at least hit the back of the wall. Blues Blackhawks tonight. Going to grandparents' house to watch the game. Let's go. How'd I end up at SDS? It's a very mundane story. I graduated college. There was a job posting. I applied to said job. I interviewed several rounds for said job. And then I got said job.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So the timing was very, very nice. It was very awesome timing, to be honest with you. But very, very grateful. I love it. Best job in the world. Best game in the world. All right, Ali. Let's keep the line moving. What is my job? I am a content specialist. So I work in Diamond Dynasty. I also worked in storylines. I guess that doesn't count in Diamond Dynasty. And I help create content for the game.
That's outside.
So almost everything I've had a hand in, from ranked BR, programs, player items, etc. It's a whole bunch of fun. Columbus Crew, MLS Champs, Sag, ALFC, loss. Sorry to hear that, Rudy. Yo, what up, Team Money? How we doing today? Yo, I appreciate that, R2.
He's out.
Everyone ignored that inning. I feel like I'm saying that a lot today. Alrighty. Take it.
0-1.
Not too bad, not a bad start. Let's keep it rolling, please. Maybe that can fuel some offensive momentum in the top half of the second.
0-1's the count.
Please, I need it. I'm running out of steam a little. I'd like to snag 2 wins, so 1 win here, then 1 other win would be ideal. But how are we doing, R2? Hope your day's going well. Did you play the show before SDS or kind of chicken and the egg situation? Oh yeah, I've been playing this game since 2018. And then every year since. I've been playing the game since 2018. I was a college student when the pandemic happened. So, okay, so the longer story, if you have a minute. I picked up MLB The Show 17 in 2018, and have been playing ever since, each title. So then the pandemic happened in 2020. We were all sent home March of 2020. We just had spring break, and then the following Thursday was like, all right, everybody home again. So I had, since 2019, I was a writer and editor for a publication called Southside Sox.
He's out.
And because there was no baseball going on, since baseball was postponed for a while, MLB The Show did something called a Players League, where 1 player from every team was playing in a custom league tournament. And so my favorite team, the White Sox, our representative was Lucas Giolito, who's also my favorite player. So because there's no real baseball going on, I talked to my boss, Brett, and I was like, hey, yo, can I, Lucas was Twitch streaming each of the tournament games in the evenings, which was nice since I was in Central Time, he was in Pacific Time. So I would go to school during the day. At night, I would watch his Twitch streams, I would write up an article, and that kept going. So then that gained some momentum. Lucas saw it, his parents saw it, SDS saw it. So that was really, really cool. So then that was going on end of March, all of April. My last day of classes was like May 3rd, May 4th, May 5th, very, very early in May. So then I got MLB 20. I had yet to purchase MLB The Show 20, but because of all the articles, Colin, working on the SDS Twitter account, had DM'd me like, hey, have you picked up MLB The Show 20 yet? I was like, oh, not yet, because I didn't have time for it because of school. I was going to pick it up over the summer. So he was like, here's a code for it. And I was like, thank you so much. Also, Savage, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Sand Squad. And Brad, I might have missed Brad. Brad, if I missed your follow, I'm so sorry, but thank you for it and welcome to the Sand Squad. So then I got MLB The Show 20. College had just ended. We were in full lockdown. Nobody was leaving. I don't know if you all know this. I'm a very, very big extrovert. I really like people and friends and talking to people.
Oh, two is the count.
So when I heard I couldn't really do anything summer 2020, and I knew I always wanted to stream at some point, I just never had the time. I was like, there is no better time than the present. So then on May 8th of 2020, I went live for the first time streaming MLB The Show 20 and streamed that whole entire summer. That before I knew it, in July, I was eligible to be a Twitch partner. So I submitted a Twitch partner application in July. In August, I was accepted as a Twitch partner in my very first shot. So in 3 months, I became a Twitch partner, which is freaking mind-boggling to this day because of all of you wonderful people who have supported. Also during July was when I got invited to the MLB The Show Creators League, the CCL, the Content Creators League. So I participated in that, which is really fun. And at that point, I was not a big online player. I was still mostly offline. I really got into online play in MLB The Show 20. And that tournament really helped me become a much better player. A World Series ranked player, although I haven't played a whole lot of solo ranked this year, a lot of more co-op. So did that. So then when school started back up in fall, I still streamed. We were doing remote university, Zoom university, so a lot of my classes were in the morning, or I guess my Monday, Wednesday, Friday was very busy. My Monday, Wednesday, Friday went like pretty late in the afternoon. But what I would do is after I finished class throughout the week, I would then literally like close my laptop from Zoom University, swivel my chair. I was still on the floor. I just had like a little TV and a little TV stand, and I would stream from my PlayStation, and then I did that. And then November of 2020, I took a trip to IKEA and got the desk that I have now that made it from Chicago to San Diego. And then in December of 2020, I bought my PC, a custom-made PC, so I can stream from my PC, get a whole better setup, and all that fun stuff. So then I kept doing that. I kept balancing being a full-time college student with being basically a part-time, full-time streamer whenever I wasn't doing school. Kept that going my whole entire junior year, my whole senior year. We did return to class a senior year, so again, I would go to school. Then I was a commuter student, so I would literally come home, eat lunch, and then stream. And just kept that up. And then before I knew it, I graduated May 2020, 2 degrees, 2 majors, 2 minors. And then a month later, there was a job opening, and I was like, I love this game. I've devoted so much time to it. It has become a large part of me. And why not take a shot and apply to a dream job? And that's what happens. That's the very long story to that. And even then, that's still like a medium story. Anywho, I should probably catch up on chat. Thank you all for listening to that. How we doing, Slay? Happy Saturday. Yo, what up, Not Cam? I love Otani's deal. I think it's amazing. Emily 20 is a great time for the community to distract us from a crappy time during the pandemic. Retweet. Absolutely. Babe Ruth signed a 2-year, $160K deal in 1930. Today, Otani signs 10 years, 700. Obviously a long time ago, but crazy to see how far baseball has come, for sure. Second ad, Jill, in the middle of a good story. We hate to see it. No! If you have a Amazon Prime account and you link it to your Twitch account, you'll get 1 free sub every month.
All ones the count.
That Dodgers lineup is stacked. It seriously, truly is.
Did he go?
It is amazing. But basically, my life has been a whirlwind since March of 2020, and I wouldn't trade it for a world. We had a really, really shitty situation with the pandemic. but something really, 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 really cool came out of it, which is nice to see. That's a crazy but amazing story. Absolutely. I appreciate you, Savage. A lot of hard work has gotten me here. And even more hard work will hopefully keep it rolling.
2 strikes.
But I love what I do. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Also, we're in extras. This game has kind of flown by. I should probably like start paying attention to it. That's a good start. The White Sox have a wait! There's a trade. The White Sox have acquired. Oh, good. I thought it was gonna be Cease. The White Sox have acquired veteran catcher Max Stacy and cash considerations from the Braves in exchange for a player to be named later or cash. It's definitely not Dylan Cease, so that's good. Figured Max is gonna be moved when the Braves traded for him. No, what a Billy. But that is just in. We needed him. We needed a veteran catcher with Corey Lee taking over more. I like that move. I like that move. They really are, Pinky. They really, really are. Now I'll go sign Blake Snell. If the White Sox sign Blake Snell, I will buy the first ever jersey they print with his name and number on the back.
That ball's foul.
Seager's gonna be MVP next year now that Ohtani is out of the AL. Luis Robert Jr. as well. Hey, Brandon Drury! Let's go! Haven't put the home run chain on in a while. We should probably whip that out. Alright, White Sox, I see you.
Ball 1.
Dang it.
Out.
One moment. Okay. Let's lock it down. I will. Oh, I don't have anybody warmed up. We were still rocking Michael King. All right. Let's put a Tanner Scott in this one. A good swing to start.
0-1's the count.
There we
No
go.
balls, 2 strikes.
Dang it. Alright, we'll take that out. We'll let the runner advance for the sake of the out.
Got him.
We shall take it. Soto! Let's go. That is not a perfect throw. Even if it was, would not have gotten him. Alright, 2 outs, 1 run scores though. We can live with it.
0-1.
There we go, there we go. Ooh, stayed alive just barely on that slider in the dirt. That's a GG's. Alright, we need just 1 more win. And it'll be pack time. There we go, all that parallels. Hey, another voucher. We take it, we take it. 980, making some really good progress. All right. 1 win away. Let's get it. Hopefully it's this game, and then that will lead us to pack time. It's already 3:30. Wow, time flies. So hopefully we win this game. That will lead us to packs, and then I'll be back on stream tomorrow. Yo, what up, Cardinals? How are you doing today? Happy Saturday. I think tomorrow's stream is scheduled for 1, but I might have to push that back to 1:30. So, just a quick FYI. But if I do, I'll make sure to align the schedule for that as well. Let's go Corbin Burns. See if Corbin can pitch us to our 10th victory today. Hopefully this is the last game. I'm getting antsy for packs. We'll probably buy a couple 50 bundles, get a couple chase packs. We are on the road. See what we can do here. Just can't wait to be on the road again. Yas, Knicks. We are on the road again. Got Jesus Luzardo on the mound. Just thought of an idea if you wanna hear it. Ooh, what's your idea? That the Chicago White Sox sign Blake Snell and Cody Bellinger? Yes, I am all behind that idea.
Ball outside.
Like getting dark outside already. It's only 3:30. Well, I guess there's gonna be no sun in an hour, so. That's...
0-1.
I don't know where my head was for that swing. That was right in our wheelhouse for Adley. Oof. Chase that a little bit. Dang it. How about Burleson, Donovan, Hentz, or Graceffo for C's? Interesting. Interesting. I'd have to look more into it. I'm not as familiar with Hentz. I'm familiar with Graceffo. I don't know. I'd also be curious to see what a trade to the Orioles would look like for C's. I know you don't want to hear that. But I'm listening. Alright, come on, Ellie. Do cool things. Come on, Ellie. Hit a homer? That's not a homer. We chased.
Oh.
You can 100% take the 5th. But what's your biggest pet peeve with the show 23 and favorite feature? I'll leave the pet peeves off stream, but I will preface it as this. Yes, I'm a developer for this game, but I'm also a fan of this game.
Ball.
There are things that I like, but there are also things that I wouldn't necessarily like say dislike or hate, but could definitely see it going either ways and improvements and all that fun stuff. So me putting the 5th, I'm not saying my pet peeve doesn't mean I don't have pet peeves. I just don't need to share them. As for my favorite feature, storylines. Storylines was absolutely incredible. I was super honored to be working on that project and continue to be working on that project. 1-1. That was it's just a rich experience. Yeah. From a fan side, from a developer side, from a baseball fan side. Very cool stuff. Apart from storylines within Diamond Dynasty, I really like the return of the XP path, where kind of like anything and everything you do just feeds into that path. I really do like it. I am a fan of sets and seasons. I do like the need to be able to change out your cards every couple weeks, every 6 to 8 weeks it was this year. Yes, there are pros and cons to it, but I did enjoy that this year. Rudy is gifting a sub to Pinky. Let's go, Red YM. Thank you, and Pinky, welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Please enjoy those emotes and sub badges. I see those thank yous in the chat. Let's go, Pinky. Thank you so much, Rudy. I appreciate you. Thank you. You tried this game, you loved it? I love to hear that. Thank you, thank you. What's the least offensive one? Dang it, Jordan. I did, Mason. I was the one who mentioned it. I got the notification. We got him in cash for either more cash or a player to be named later. So it wasn't Dylan C, so I was happy about that. Because if we traded Dylan C's for Max Dasty, I would be unwell. Now do Blake Snell next, but he's not a trade, he'd be free agent. Salary, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. If your username has to be my salary is more than yours, is that true? Jamming to bad romance, as you should, as you should. What up, Richard? How we doing today? Oh, they said something in chat? That's too bad, I missed it. Now I'll never know if their salary is more than mine. What do I think about the Ohtani signing with the Dodgers? Amazing. I love it. How about you, boy? What do you think about it? What up, Jilly? Best little change from 23. Event lineups being saved. Suggestion for 24. When making a lineup, sort players by rating and then by parallel points. I have to go 15 pages in co-op to find Mickey Mantle. That is, I like that idea. That is not something within my control. But I could absolutely get behind that. All right, we got some work to do.
Got him.
Spoiler alert, it's not. It's not what? Did I miss something? Oh, to never mind, the follower. Yeah. I already forgot about them. As a Blue Jays fan, I'm sick to my stomach. They used us. Oh no. I feel bad for Blue Jays fans. I feel bad for Padres fans. Very tough. Doing well, Richard. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes.
That's true. Xbox does have that feature. There we go. Soto, a bloop and a blast. There's our bloop. Let's get a blast. Yeah, message in the moment. Just one of those better out loud jokes. No, you're good. You're good. Hey, you know what? At least it didn't go to the Yankees. True, but Soto did. You're good. Thanks. Love to hear that. Jonah and Jord with the tier 1 sub. Yo, you're a legend. Thank you so much for doing that, and welcome on into the Sand Squad sub family. Enjoy those emotes and sub badges, and thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Jord. Thank you. And Percy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Let's see if Jonah Heim can turn his batting average around. That was the pitch, and I missed it. What was I doing? So late and so underneath. That's okay. That's okay. Yo, Jordan with the 5 gifted to follow. Evil Clay, Arsenal, David, and Cubs fan. Please let me see all of, and I mean all of the thank yous in chat as I welcome you all into the Sand Squad sub family.
Wow.
Always make sure to thank your gifter before you enjoy those emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much, Jordan. You're an icon.
Out on the tag. Safe.
The inning stays alive, though it probably should have ended. And E. Wilkinson with the Twitch Prime sub. Y'all have us on a level 2 80% hype train. E. Thank you, and welcome on into the Sand Squad sub family. Please enjoy those emotes and sub badges. A homer is coming for you all. A homer is coming. It has to. That was the homer pitch, and you see the swing. I appreciate you though, E. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jordan. Y'all are legends. Pipe. Let's get that bullpen warmed up. You know what I mean? It kinda needs to be. Woke up to the Dodgers Ohtani pickup. I totally thought they passed up on him. Well, there's like, because Dave Roberts had said something about it. I didn't mean to sit him down. And then everyone's like, oh, now the Dodgers are out because he said something publicly about it. Well, it's okay, because they got it done. He knew something we didn't. Get there, Soto. Let's go. And E with the 250 bits. You're a legend. Thank you so much, E. 90% through level 2 hype train now. We in here. What up, Jersey? I don't know why that icon is there. I'm watching with sound. Me neither. That is very funny, though. Unless you're lying, Pinky. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. How you doing though, Dayquills? Hope you're doing well. 10 years, 700 mil is crazy either way. Oh, yes it is.
0-2.
How do you even, like, negotiate something like that? Like, that's just amazing. That's a dot. It's like, how do you even, like, identify your price tag? Like, we knew it was going to be large, don't get me wrong. He was going to receive a big contract. But how do you distinguish 500 mil from 600 mil, from 650 mil, from 700, you know, so on and so forth, anything and everything in between and surrounding? That is something I cannot comprehend. I know you're good, you're good. They said we won't pay you $1 billion. He said, okay, how about 700 mil? They said, sure, why not? YOLO. Exactly. I got it. Ooh, yeah, you did. Evan Carter. Bloop and a blast.
Ball.
That is very true, Jilly. Oh, yeah. He just walked in and smiled. And LA said, here's 700 mil. I wish I could do that. If Otani generally wanted to be a man of culture, he should have only signed for 690 mil. Let him know. Like, at that point, 100 mil is a rounding error. 1,000,000%. I think it might be the biggest sports contract would be your guys. It's the biggest sports contract in North American sports history. I don't know about international sports history. It's possible. Like in all of sports history. I agree, Pinky, I agree. And they had every right to, based upon what the story was and how Otani wanted to go about his business and privacy. Well, okay, can we focus on this at bat, please? Nope. Probably soccer ball. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. Ronaldo's or Messi's bigger? I would believe it if it was. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go Jersey, almost half a year. Actually, correction, if you wanted to be a real man of culture, contract going to be 10 years for 690,420,000. I see what you did there. GG's, GG's.
Oh.
Well, that was just a very unfocused game, unfortunately. Ecstasy for player to be named or cash. Which one is it? Well, it's 347. We're still one event win from 10. This has not been my best event run in quite some time. Do we play one more game to get that dub and then open up packs? I think we do. Hurts the most of being so close. No, for sure. He's probably gonna get some insane incentives too once he comes back to pitching. He'll make over $1 billion. 1,000,000%. And we will play one more. I will take a quick bathroom break. When I get back, we'll play one more and then it'll be pack time. I think it is the biggest. Ronaldo was 536. Dang, you just checked. 536 American dollars. Depends what the exchange rate might be. I will not trip, but thank you for replacing Mason's line. Also, we just finished a level 2 hype train. Y'all are the greatest. Thank you so much. I'll be right back and we'll wrap it up. One more game. Get this loaded. 536 US, thank you, Dayquills. Just meant in total, it's more. His was a 2-year, but overall, yes, Otani is more, but Ronaldo's is more per year. It's a great breakdown. Challenger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sand Squad. Gotta go Paul Skeens here. He's our hope to get this last win. Just here to say DZ is a fake Yankees fan. Let him know, Kiwi. How we doing, Kiwi? He told me that story, and then you said it again yesterday, and I was like, I think DZ needs to turn in his Yankee fandom and become a Guardians fan. He's cooking dinner right now, so I don't think he's here. But he would be going bananas if he was. What up, Kiwi? Alright, one more win, and then it's pack time. That's that's a very good point, Mason. Doing well, how goes it? Just going pretty well. Bloop? Oh, off to a great start. Off to a great start. Let's go. Where are my Dewey emotes? Yeah! The Dewey emote is the very first emote listed and frequently used. Adley! Stay fair. Don't you dare go foul. Let's go! That was Dewey and Kiwi. Dewey and Kiwi right there. Let's go. As it should be. I agree. I agree. See if Ellie can follow suit. It really didn't.
1-0.
Also, that was off of Otani. The irony. Just I won the Adley too. Let's go. Let's see if Ellie can go back to back. Oof, not on that pitch. Not on that swing. You just meant in total. It's more. Okay, gotcha, Nichols. That would make sense. I hope they rage quit. That would save me so much time.
2 strikes.
They didn't. It really, the sun is really setting so early. That's pain. Nobody saw that.
All ones that
What
count.
hurts the most was being so close and having so much to say. Only to watch you walk away, never knowing what could have been. I see you, T-Rad. I also see this 2 bad swings, but that's okay. That's okay. I think to protect this lead, Jonah Heim is... Oof. 1 for 9. I am a little antsy to finish this one off. The drift to go fair. Honestly, it was clutch though, Pinky.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Here's you guys and the Angels in the running behind us. Yes. Yo! Jonah Heim and his 111 batting average. Everybody stand up. Biggest swing of his career on the Chicago Bubblegum. Let's go. Wait, White Sox fan and Packers fan, but not Bears? Not Bears. So long story short, Jord. Okay, it might not be as a short story. My Nana and my Papa, my mom's parents. We'll start with my Nana. My mom's mom, born and raised Wisconsin. She only cared about football. Big Packers fan. My Papa, my mom's dad, born and raised near the St. Louis side of Illinois. So he grew up a big Cardinals fan. He and my Nana met at school together. They went to college together. They got married. They relocated to the Chicago suburbs. So my Nana passed down the Packers fandom. My Papa, however, as a Cardinals fan, he refused to take his kids to Cubs games, now being in the Chicagoland area. So he took his kids to White Sox games. So my mom became a huge White Sox fan, and she passed down the White Sox fandom to me. So that's Packers and White Sox. As for basketball, I'm a Bucks fan. I went to a Bulls game growing up. I really enjoyed it. I have a huge respect for the Bulls franchise.
0-1.
However, I didn't really get into basketball until I was in college. Some of my classmates, my friends, went to my school, but they were from Wisconsin, and they were big basketball fans, and they were big Bucks fans. So they passed on like the Bucks fandom to me. But I have the utmost respect to the Bulls, and Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player ever. That's hopefully that was a long enough story short, or short enough. But yes, the correct side, exactly. But at least you're a Bulls fan, right? Oh, did you listen to the end of that? You lived in Wisconsin for 4 years, so you get it? Yes, I love Wisconsin. It is amazing. I was last there January 1st. I saw the Packers-Vikings game in Lambeau. Aaron Rodgers' last home game as a member of the Packers. I was there for that. where we had a pick 6 and a touchback for a touchdown. Best cheese ever, Wisconsin? Facts. Freaking sports rules like in all the Wisconsin teams. Nah. There are no rules. I think people who say like you should only cheer for the teams of wherever you were born or raised or whatever, I think they're just jealous. We're trying to gatekeep. Alrighty, Mr. Paulskins. Oh, Celtics. Dang it, Fear. At least you don't like the Lions. True. Although the Lions are kind of bopping this year. They bopped us in the beginning of the season, but yeah, we got the bopping done on Thanksgiving. That was nice. Let's go. The best Swiss cheese ever in Wisconsin. I think can top it. Facts. Who do I think is going to the Super Bowl this year? That's a good question. Ravens. Packers. Nah, it won't be the Packers. I hope it is, but it won't. Ravens and... I really don't want to say Cowboys. It really pains me to say Cowboys. But it might be the Cowboys. Go Ravens, though. Okay, we threw it for a good Lions team, no problem. Glad I went there somehow. Yeah, let's go, David. Right at him, Josh Young. Who do you think, Dickles? Then y'all bopped us. Lot of bopping going on. Bop, 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 bop to the top. Got my bullpen warmed up? I do not. That would be a good time to do that. If you're a Seahawks fan, I think it'll be Ravens Niners. Okay, I can get behind that. The Ravens, though, right? Especially if you're a Seahawks fan. You hate the Niners, but they're unstoppable. Yeah. I feel that. Is the count. Ravens Niners, and it pains me to say Niners as a Dallas fan.
Ball.
Ravens Eagles Super Bowl. Philly wins. Rams face the Ravens tomorrow. They do. Can you tell I'm trying to get to this game quickly so we can get to our 10 wins and then pack time? So I got 6 outs to give, though. It's not gonna be easy. Hopefully the Niners will probably get absolutely smacked! Yeah, the Niners have a tendency to do that to a lot of teams, especially if you wear green and gold. Niners. I have a shtick with all NFC West teams. Well, besides the Rams. The Packers do fairly well against the Rams. But the Seahawks, the Fail Mary 2014 NFC Championship game, don't even get me started. That wrecked me as a sports fan. Cardinals, back-to-back Hail Marys, just to never touch the ball in overtime and lose in 2015.
0-1.
Don't talk to me about it. That continued wrecking me as a sports fan. And then the Niners, 2013, 2012, in the Kaepernick era, and then 2018, or 2018, yeah, because 2019 was the Bucks. And 2020. You shut your face. We do cool stuff against the Packers, like give up all-time passing yard record to Favre. Yep, I agree. Who are my top 3 for MVP right now? Dak Prescott. I don't know if he's top 3, but you have to recognize CJ Stroud in my opinion. So I'd say Dak. The thing about the Niners, I feel like I should say Purdy or somebody on the Niners team, but it's not just one person getting it done on the Niners. So that's why I'm hesitant to list one single individual from the Niners. You can argue Jalen Hurts is top 3 as well. So if it's Hurts, Prescott, Stroud, who else? Maybe CMC if you had to pick one person from the Niners, for example, as a Viking. Let him know, Challenger, let him know. It was the St. Louis Rams before they went to LA, yep. Rams went Cleveland, LA, St. Louis, LA for those who aren't aware, correct. Dak, Purdy, Tyreek Hill for you, I can see that.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You Hail Mary my Giants in 2017. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And we Hail Mary them again in 2018? Was that the Hail Mary to Randall Cobb? Was that 2018? 2018. No, we missed the playoffs. No, that was 29. No, we missed the playoffs in 2018. So that had been 2017? Hold on. Yes. Everyone is in shock. Gotcha, Pinky. I choose to forget. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, Mr. Tim Miza, can we lock it down, please? It is 4 o'clock and the sun is almost already set. That just makes me sad. So I thought you were gonna say your dad was gonna be a St. Louis Rams fan. Oh, my papa. That's my mom's dad. So my grandpa. No, he was a Bears fan. He was not a Rams fan, even growing up right outside of St. Louis. He was a Bears fan, but he wasn't as strong of a Bears fan as he was a Cardinals fan. And then compared to my Nana being a strong Packers fan, if that all makes sense. I live near Seattle. We got snow today, which is super weird for us this time of the year. Dang. What up, Jess? Chiefs play the Bills tomorrow. Are now ready to lose again? I think the Chiefs will beat the Bills. Well, actually, both teams are kind of right now. That game might be closer than we think. You get snow in January and February. But my brother's a Dolphins fan for the longest time. I don't know why. I even saw my baby book that 11-year-old him had a Dolphins hat on. That's amazing. When is he sewing on that Yankee uni? I bet. GG's. That's big.
All ones the count.
So must win if we want the #1 seed. That is very, very true. It is. GG's. That's number 10. Only took like 5 too many games to get there, but that's okay. And Jess with the 32-month resub. Emotes in the chat for you, Jess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome back on into the Sand Squad sub family. Please, please, please keep on enjoying those emotes and sub badges. Thank you for 32 months. I appreciate you, Jess. You got this, Jilly. I'm having a beer called Tapestry of Obscenity by Bad Dad Brewing, and on the can it says, what do you get when you mix an elephant and a rhino? A dad joke. Sorry. There it is! Alright. Alrighty, we opened up all of the packs in my inventory last night, which means, look at all these Team Affinity packs, which means we are going to buy 250 bundles. For today. Elefino. God dang it. Alright, let me just open up my Team Affinity stuff real quick. Don't mind me. If I know. That makes more sense. And a lot more funny than Elefino. Still funny Watson's getting paid 200 mil to sit on the bench. I think it was ranked as the worst Browns trade in a couple decades. Yep, if you're gonna sign somebody like him, don't really feel bad about that. Hate that he's making that money though. Cleveland. And, ooh, boss pack, let's go. Who do we need? Let's go Vladdy. Actually, where am I on the XP reward path? Let's save that pack for the end. Hold on, one moment. Pause real quick. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're at 360k, so we are almost to Mr. Ronald Acuna Jr. All right, back to the packs. We'll kind of go through the 100 standard packs a little quickly. I'll do the ballin' pack now. So we get to our chase packs. Did the Jays just get picked for something? They did, T-Rad, they did. And you also need to do my collections. I picked them. The Chicago Bubblegum does not forget about them. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We play Rock Band together, yes. I need to order food. I just realized I didn't have lunch today. I was like, why am I so hungry? It's only 4 o'clock. Didn't have lunch. I had a big breakfast though. I call singing, oh goodness. I'm gonna mute you if you don't mind. You heard that, chat? The chase won a thing. Let's go. Do you think Xbox can fix the controller issue with the show in pinpoints? That is beyond me. I would hope so. But that is not my expertise, unfortunately. Also, Diamond. Josh Hader. Who needs 20 wins in the event when you can get 10 wins and a standard pack? I'll save him for exchanges. Am I taking the smallest wins to help me cope? Yeah, back-to-back diamonds, as you should, T-Red, as you should. I'll fight you. I have the voice of an angel with the voice of change your prank calling their spouse. Okay. Byron. Let's keep it up. So let's save the diamonds, though. I don't need any diamonds out of these packs. I am manifesting a Bryce Harper, please and thank you. Devs get boosted pack look confirmed cough. I wish. If we got boosted pack luck, I would have finished live series collections day 1. Took me a couple months. Sorry, clear my throat. No, I will say this. I will say this. I have played this game with 100% integrity. Everything I have, packs, players, whatever, I have earned by playing. But there will be a stream. There will be a stream before MLB The Show 24 comes out where I will gift myself so many packs and we will open them up. And maybe we'll do like channel point bets and stuff. The key, so that's my cat. That's Moo. If y'all ever pull her, you legally have to tag me in a post of her. That's Moo. That's my cat. There she is. I will be hacking my account and gifting myself all of the packs, and we're just gonna go nuts. So that will happen before 24 comes out. And Jord is gifting a sub to J Mills. Thank you so much, Jord. And J Mills, welcome on into the Sand Squad sub family. I see that. Thank you in chat. Let's go. Please enjoy those emotes and sub badges. Thank you so much, Jord. I appreciate you. The goat. The goat. I don't want these diamonds. I want Bryce Harper. We'll take them. Only if you gift Lane a pack as well. Lane, that's this guy. The first question mark Lane is how you spell his name. Yes, I can do that. He can also gift himself. Just not at Fort. Let him know. Ashley's hacking confirmed. I will at one point. But I think it's more fun to play with integrity. Alright, let's keep going through these packs. We want the chase, guys. Now, what happens if I pull Bryce Harper? Y'all are gonna think it's hacked, but I swear to God, it's not. That's why it'd be funny if you gifted it to him. When we were doing the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game packs, well, Home Run Derby then All-Star Game packs, we were all at the office super late because we have to wait until it's all over. And of course, once we make stuff, we have to test stuff. So we all gifted Brian the packs, and we're like, Brian, can you test these? So he would get like 5, 10, 15 packs in his dev kit to test. Good times, good times. You got this, Jess, I believe. You can do it! 125 clutch, you know it. Quality player, very quality player. He and Seager doing well in the middle infield for the Rexus Tangers, excuse me. I actually want the 76 overall, Brian. That's fair. We got a third one! Let's go. 3 chances for Harper now. I swear to God, I'm not hacking. If I'm hacking, every single one of those chase packs are gonna have a Bryce Harper. And I swear to God, if that's true, I'm gonna look so bad. What do I think Yamamoto signs? That's a very good question. I can see the Cubs going after him. I can see the Yankees going after him, as well as the Giants. If you pull 3 Harpers, I'm deleting the game. Honestly, I might have to do it. I think if I do, that means I just like completed the game. Series Bryce Harpers. I can live with that. That's the double-edged sword. I want Bryce Harper. I don't have Bryce Harper, so I want to pull Bryce Harper. But if I pull Bryce Harper, y'all aren't gonna believe me. So it's a lose-lose. You know, for 2024. So we'll see. We got 42 more packs. Let alone the actual odds. It's a chase. It's called chase for a reason, that's for sure. Whatever those are. Alright. 38 more to go. If Ricketts knows the history of the team, which he claims to be a fan, I don't think they'll try Yamamoto after the Dome Meltdown. Yeah. We'll see, though. QA might have some issues if you pull through Bryce Harpers. They might. They might. Also, shout out QA. QA does so much in the video game history. In the video game sphere, excuse me, and in the history of video games. I don't know. I was on LinkedIn a couple of days ago, and there were like some things and people like disqualifying QA, and I was like, QA is literally the reason that any video game is functioning at any point. So just had to say that. Is it a tax write-off if you just buy 200 of him for testing? That's interesting, but I am no money spent, so I do not put any extra dollars in. But I guess it could be a tax write-off if I did. Also, G-Man Troy's older brother, and he didn't turn out to be what he was cracked up to be. That's true. It's gonna happen though. Not everybody can be a hit, but not everyone's gonna be a miss. Look at all these sponsorships. We're 100% not getting Harper with all that. God, Bunk! The tat. Can't trust you anymore, Bunk. I just can't. Alright, 19! Let me get to the good stuff. Uncle do be like that. Oh, that's Bear! Bunk emo. 13 more. Almost there. Almost there. 11 more. Dang, sweet. Cool, packs time. You know it. We're near the end of it, but the best of it, 3 chase packs. I bought 2 of them. One of them got pulled out of a standard pack. Three more. And the last one. Charlotte Knights. All right. The event rewind pack. I actually have no idea who I'm taking out of this pack. Hold on. I have not played the event a lot recently. David Wright, Manny Machado, J-Ram, Chris Martin. Kind of want to go Rogers. Wait, no, that'd be silly. I gotta go the most expensive, which is J-Ram. That was easy. 2 Kershaw and a Jazz. That's what you're calling? Oh, whoops. 2 Kershaw and a Jazz? Well, we have 3 chances for Bryce Harper. Or Kershaw or Jazz. I will take this. I will take this. It is not Harper, but it's not a purple low diamond. Who do we have, though? DeGrom to the Rangers? DeGrom to the Rangers. We take it. We take it. Okay, okay. I'm good. I'm good. They did, Jay. I'm curious to know who the player is. It was player or cash considerations. I thought it was the milestone DeGrom when I saw the in-game noti F. Well, hopefully you'll get the in-game noti for Bryce Harper right now. We got the other blue lights. I don't think I ever got blue lights out of a chase pack before. I always get the purple. No, I did get the blue lights. That was when Milestone Mike Trout was the chase pack boss. And I pulled live series Trout out of the chase pack. That was tough. We got Kerman. Did you hear DeGrom to the Rangers? Dang it, Punk. Why do they call it Chase? Who's Chase? That's a good question. Chase is... I have no idea. All right, last pack. Chase, that's, yeah, Chase Utley, of course, as the Philly fan. All right, last pack. There's the purple. Who is it? 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 Manny. I think that's user stops. Confirm not rigged. Phew. Like I said, I play this game with 100% integrity, but there will be one stream and it will be in my title, so y'all will know that I will gift myself however many packs and we'll just go wild for that stream. But with all that being said, we had a nice 3 hour and 15-minute stream today. Y'all are absolute legends. I will be back tomorrow for the three stream weekend. Tomorrow's stream is scheduled to start at 1 o'clock Pacific time. I might have to push that back to 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. I should know more. Probably it might be like a game time decision. But I will be live tomorrow somewhere between 1 and 1:30 Pacific time. We'll be live for a few short hours, not as long as today because it's a work night, but we will be live for a couple of hours. We will either be playing Lego Fortnite Festival, or Fall Guys, some sort of community-like based game. Although if I do play Lego Fortnite, I might play that by myself so I can keep going with my island. But we will be playing something that's not MLB The Show tomorrow to kind of get everybody involved. I think that would be a lot of fun. But with all that being said, let me get a raid going for all of you. Hopefully we can catch somebody we have not raided or have not sent a raid to in a while. So let me just see who's on real quick. Probably won't be here tomorrow. Then I can't stream tomorrow, Fear. Then I just can't. Would you be fun to give yourself 1,000 packs, see how long it takes to pull the chase back? We could do that. Absolutely. Patrick, if you know, you know. All right, back to the raid. Hold up. Let me see who we shall send it to. So don't mind me. This is always the toughest part. Ooh. God. One moment. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ooh, I have a couple ideas. This is difficult. Hold up. Don't mind me. Okay. Let me just make sure they're not getting off. All right, let's do it. We're gonna send a raid to somebody new who we have not sent a raid to yet. So please don't spoil it, but please spam the emotes, drop the follows, all of that good stuff. We're gonna go send a raid on over to Nick, streaming MLB The Show 23, and it should hopefully be a very fun time. Ray J-Mill's phone camera, he's dancing in his bedroom like Silence. Oh, no comment, no comment. No, I'm not gonna even get that image out of my head. Dang it, Jord. But with all of that being said, thank you all so very much for watching today. Y'all are legends as always. Please be safe and healthy, especially during this time. Don't forget to be kind. Sand Squad is the best squad. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. Hopefully I catch you sometime tomorrow afternoon. And until then, take it easy, everybody. Thank you for watching.